All right, a little strategic crash never hurt anybody. Nothing wrong with a little strategic stream crash. I think we should be back here in a quick sec. Let me go and get everything set up. Make sure we're all good. And I'm in the middle of my Jimmy run, so sorry if I'm a little sprinting around. Nothing like a Patrouski stream if we don't get a little stream. We gotta weave a crash in, boys. We're back. Yeah, thank you so much for the welcomes back. Welcomes backs. Why do I always say that as welcomes as opposed to welcome? Well, thank you for the welcome backs. How would you say that phrase? Thank you for welcoming me back. That's too many words. A gamer would never fully enunciate a sentence like that. Anyways, we should be so back. Thank you guys for coming back. Thank you for your patience. Let me get the links sent out properly over on Discord. We're back, boys. Appreciate it. Wait, it's better to get. It's so much better to get the. I think for the WB, you just say WB, yeah. So much better to get the crash out of the way, early in the stream rather than later. You know, that is so much better. So I honestly am not even upset. Don't even mind that one bit. I have to go adjust my links, but that is okay. You know. Okay, links are already updated. Boom, boom, boom. We started this Jimmy run at a pretty much 1.3 mil on the dot. It was 1,309,000 Pokeyen. Dude, I've been doing... We should do a prediction really quick, actually. Let's do a prediction really quick, chat. Here. You guys have 10 minutes. 15 minutes? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You guys have 10 minutes. Go, go, go. Will this be an over or under Jimmy run? Okay, if this Flygon fucks me up, I swear, dude. I hate this Flygon. This Flygon is always a fucking nightmare. Yeah, that's what it was, Tennedy. Yeah. You have a relaxing break? Up and down. I think I worked more than I expected I was going to on the break because the Iron Man series has to come out every Sunday. So I definitely worked a lot more than I expected. But also, I don't know. For me personally, it's tough. I like breaks where I don't work at all, but if I do that it kind of drives me a little crazy at the same time, if that makes sense. Okay, we outsped the Flygon, thank fuck. I honestly really do like... My favorite days in my life are days where I work in the morning, get a lot done, work from like 8 a.m. to like noon, or like 8 a.m. to like 2 p.m. like a small work day, like a 4 p.m. like a 4-hour 6-hour work day. My favorite days are working like 4 to 6 hours in the morning, getting a lot done, and then like having the rest of the day where, you know, you just chill, do whatever, go to a lunch special, you know. Over under what exactly? It's over under if I make 250k or not in this Jimmy run. That is the that's the gamba. The gamba. I see Xenos got a price check. I'm not going to be able to help you with that for 48 minutes. So if you want, if mods want to refund that, we can do, or you can wait and be patient if you can, but I understand if you can't sit around for 48 more minutes. We're in the middle of a Jimmy run. Rough timing. But I can either help you with that in 48 minutes or we can just refund you and not worry about it. It's up to you, whatever you prefer. Dude, I have been doing better Jimmy runs than ever recently, to give you guys an idea. Like if you want, you know, after we've done like 14, 15 or so, this is Jimmy run number 15 on the account. I've gotten a lot better in terms of I've gotten a lot more efficient. What's up, Xenos? How you doing, dude? I'm good, man. I'm excited to be back to fucking streaming, dude. I feel like I was gone. Forever, man. Can I get bored? Yeah. My usual routine back. I just start going like stir crazy, dude. Yeah. If I stop working, I just start feeling like insane pressure. I like what I was just like, also when people hear the word work, they think of it as a bad thing. I like what I do. So for me, like, obviously overwork is still a concern even when you love what you do. Don't get me wrong. I definitely spread myself too thin. That's my biggest problem right now is I just spread myself too thin. Guys, I'm honored people are interested in the Sinnoh guide. It'll happen when it happens. Please don't ask me every day. If anything, it makes me not want to do it. Yeah. Legit, I don't think so, Abe. They have not gone through yet, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I kind of doubt it is my whole... I can actually go chat them and check this morning. I kind of doubt it, but we'll go see. Yeah, my biggest problem right now with my work-life balance, I guess, is I just spread myself too thin. I like my bare minimum is so many hours a day. Like, you know, I do my main channel, my PokeMMO, I do my streams, I do my Iron Man, which is all fine. Like, that's all fine. That would be like a little over a 40-hour work week right there. But then I also sell magic cards on the side, and then I also have 2 other channels, Patrouski, MTG, and Retro Pat, which I do try to work on and feel a little like I'm guilty. I'm behind on Retro Pat to some extent. And then thumbnails and other projects, like anything like a storyline guide is like above and beyond. Like, yeah, I probably work 80 hours a week on average, and I worked like 100 hours a week on average for like 4 years or closer to like 2.5, 3 years. And that kind of drove me a little. I'm trying to pull back and enter my chill arc, and it's been tough because the problem is, I know I'm like, I love my job. I'm not trying to like complain about fucking, you know, I love my job so much, but I do have this problem of I work like so fucking much, and then I feel so guilty for not working, and then I come on stream and everybody's like, "Where's this? Where's that?" And like, it was like, those people are just like, they just like the content, which is a huge honor, but at the same time it like destroys my brain, you know. I put a lot of pressure on myself to work a shit ton, and then to also have the like people giving me on Discord like, hey, where's this guide, where's this video, like it's constant. It's a constant. I basically do like 10-hour work days every day, and then it's never enough. That's the problem, is like no matter how hard I work, it's never enough. And that's probably every job. Don't burn out. I've never burned out in my entire life, so I don't have to worry about it. There's not really an easy, you know, yeah. There's no solution. There's no perfect thing. It's an ongoing thing that everybody probably struggles with right now, is like, yeah, work-life balance has probably never been worse. And maybe I'm wrong, but maybe not never, but it's rough right now for a lot of people, so whatever. When only Pat account? Not anytime soon. I'm chilling. Now we're talking. Where's the world? Yeah, my soccer guide, bro. Good question. Where's your World Cup guide? It's a good question, dude. I mean, that's kind of the strat, Tom. Kind of real. I might have to start working on that a little bit more. You know? Sometimes I don't bang chat's mom enough. It might shock you. I can help. Shiny's Donkey is awesome. Underhunted Shiny. Dude, nice Venom. Coughing's a beautiful shunt. I'm really glad I got a better spot when Johto dropped. Yo, what's up, Shrugs? Happy to have you, dude. What's up, man? Happy to have you back. I'm glad to be back streaming, dude. Glad to be back live. I think I was also like, wait a minute, that's crazy. Yeah, if there's a spot you can like, I assumed he meant like shiny hunting coughing on one account and then hard skill farming on the other, but I read that like that at first as well. The Boom and Grimer split, yes, dude. It's, yeah. Somewhere nice, patched air. We went to me and my wife went to a hot pot place yesterday, but we ended up not getting food, dude. Yesterday me and my wife got a fishbowl margarita, which, if you don't know, dude, fishbowl drinks are the best thing. Is that an American invention? I hope so, man. We love fish bowls in America. That shit's fucking base, bro. Any drink that comes in a fish bowl is always fucking amazing. It didn't really look like this, but me and my wife basically split. We got a fish bowl and split this. Basically something like that. There's nothing more romantic than splitting a fish bowl with your partner, okay? That's the strat. You got to do it, man. It's so good. It's so fucking amazing, dude. That's cozy. It's fucking fun, dude. Our fishbowl was so strong. I was hungry as fuck. But then there was this weird thing with the... I couldn't order the food I wanted at the place because of some weird table stipulation. I'm not going to get into the details. But basically, like... So I was like, okay, I'm starving. I can't order the food that I want to. I'm just not even going to eat because the other deals are so shit. I'm like, whatever. I'll just wait until later and have like McDonald's or something like that. Or like some cheap fast food or whatever. And then, so we just got me and my wife's like, I'm going to get a fishbowl. We could split it. And I was like, I mean, I'm down. I was not expecting to drink yesterday, and then we just day drank, split a fishbowl, and we're twisted. It was fun, man. It was a fun day. Some days you got to just get twisted in the sun at like 2 p.m. and feel free, and then go on a walk afterwards. What's up, Crowded? Thanks for the Twitch Prime, man. I fucking appreciate it, dude. We're going the wrong way to the gym. The gym's up here. Whoopsie whoopsie. Dude, thank you so much, Crowded. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Is the one. It's... fucking cooks you, but it also makes you feel so goddamn alive, you know? No, I get it, Kennedy. It's just called a fishbowl because of the size of the glass, really. That's it. It's like somewhat as big as a fishbowl, but like not quite. I haven't used a theme in a long time, Grow with Dragons, so unfortunately, I'm not the best help there. Hopefully someone else can help you. Sorry, man. How do you feel about World Football coming to Houston? I don't know. I'm assuming it's a soccer team coming to Houston, Texas. That's my guess. I don't know. That's out of my depth. I have no take. Coolio, if people... I don't know. I have no idea, you know? Dude, what's up, Razy? I'm afraid it won't be 250K plus. What are you what are you talking about, man? We're cooking. I believe, okay? I believe. I think I did just click Lava Plume on a Typhlosion on accident. That might be cooked. Have you ever seen the ninja slushie? Yes, dude, because me and my wife saw it recently at like Target or something. It's interesting. I respect it. Isn't there one that's like $400? What's the ninja? How much is the ninja slushie? Those things. Okay, it's like $350. It seems amazing. The meme is it's literally just like do you know those rotating Slurpee machines at 7-Eleven? It's just one of those for your home. Right? They seem amazing. I don't know, dude. Maybe one day when I'm retired and I'm chilling, I don't see myself paying $350 for a slushie machine for the next like 60 years. Like, I respect it. That's just too. If you make enough, you know, if you make enough to comfortable. I'm not trying to shame people who do buy it. Like, if anything, I'm envious. You know, it's like that is way too rich for my blood. I respect it. I hella respect it, you know? It's a dream come true, but it's swag. It is swag. The problem is you could just, like... buy Slurpees. But I get wanting to make your own. Like, I get it. I'm not trying to... It's fucking dope. It looks amazing. They look amazing. They're just like... yeah. This thing's about doubt. Fair. Okay. Just finished the storylines. As long as you have like the 8 gym badges, I believe, Borgia, you should be able to encounter the birds. Nice shiny Tangrowth. I love shiny Tangrowth, man. Movie Pat, what's your vote on your name? If you don't want to hear it, that might be one of my meanest movie takes of all time. Might be my take on your name. You don't want to hear it. if you like the movie. It's literally just not even worth saying. I think what I can say is I gave your name like a 1 out of 10. I gave it like the lowest score possible. That's what I'll say. Other than that, you guys can let your imagination run free. Do I even have it rated on my thing? I do. To be fair, on Letterboxd, I gave it a 1 star out of 5, which is actually a 2 out of 10. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, this is, yeah. Why can you not right click and see other people's character card? I feel like it'd be cool to see their achievements, and maybe if they could write a little bio or have their top 6 favorite Pokemon. It shouldn't be that hard to implement. I have no idea. I'm not a dev. That's something that the players have asked about for a really long time, is the ability to see someone's trainer card. And if someone wants to keep it private, like their hours played, there's certain information like that actually is used to hack people's accounts. That was a big thing in RuneScape, right? If it's like a recovery question or certain things, so not everybody wants to share that information, which is fair. But I think being able to turn it on in the settings would be amazing. I would love to be able to right click someone's character, bring up their trainer cards, see their hours played, their also Pokeyens known for like hack targets, right? So like Pokeyen, maybe there's 6 favorite Pokemon, like maybe like their shiny count, like total shinies on account, like we're getting closer and closer. We just got live leaderboards for Shiny Wars. I'm hoping this could push the needle towards other visual achievements for that in Pokemon. People put so much time and passion into this game. They should be able to show off a little bit. And not that they like need that affirmation, but it's just nice. It's nice to also, it's not even like a show off thing, but like appreciate other people's accomplishments. I think we always use the word like flex or show off, but as a shiny hunter, and as I know someone who like when I know how much time it takes to do something, I just like seeing what other people have done with their time, you know? The same way that I like viewing, like, I love, like, looking at other people's, like, Magic the Gathering collections is a great example, right? That's not them flexing or showing. It's me, like, interested in the card history and what a little insight into what cards they like and the shiny, like, for example, the shinies they like, the Pokemon they like. It gives a little insight into their personality. I would love to see something like that. We could right-click someone's name and bring up their trainer card. It's a no-brainer. I think a lot of us have asked for it for a long time. I assume it just comes down to development time and resources, as most things do. Maybe after the rerun blank. Movie takes. Yeah, I do want to do movie takes. Yeah, I saw your review on F1. To be fair, I don't know if I have a favorite anime movie. I haven't watched that many anime movies. The really boring answer is like maybe, well, it's probably The Boy and the Blue Heron, hilariously, or Spirited Away. But like, don't get me started on Ghibli. It's another, like, Ghibli movies are good. I think they're overrated is my whole thing. I think way too many people like Ghibli movies because people are pushed to like Ghibli movies because it's popular. I think it's kind of a social bandwagon in my opinion. Ghibli movies are aesthetically maybe one of the most beautiful pieces of media we have. They are so whimsical. They almost all have no plot and no storyline. And I don't believe the average person is appreciating. I don't buy that the average person is watching Ghibli and being like, holy shit, while that character is at his desk flipping through the paper, you can hear wow, the sound design. Oh my god, I can't believe they actually thought to add the crisp paper flipping sounds with his foot tapping while the birds are chirping outside and the wind is going and the tree leaves. You can, wow, there's like 7 beautifully layered sounds right now. Oh, he dropped a book on the floor. Now there's that layer. Like, wow, it's really, what beautiful sound design. I don't believe the average person is thinking about that. I kind of think Ghibli movies are like, oh, I'm supposed to like this, it's really pretty, so it's a 10 out of 10. Like, I actually think it's one of the most like social pressure bandwagon things. They are good, but I feel like they're like kind of, Ghibli movies are artsy movies that everybody acts like they love. And I loved Boy and the Blue Heron, and I loved Spirited Away, like everybody does, but I don't love all of them. Like Howl's Moving Castle was not for me personally. I've not seen My Neighbor Totoro. I need to watch the Porco Roscoe or whatever the fuck. What's the other one? I keep hearing about K-pop Demon Hunters. I keep hearing about it. Apparently, I never heard about it until like 2 days ago, and now I just keep hearing about it. Princess, I actually think Princess Mononoke is really good. It was just like way too short. It's like a 3-hour movie, and it felt like extremely rushed. I feel like the problem is Princess Mononoke probably should have just been an anime instead of a movie. You know, it was way too, yeah. F1 review. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I was surprised to see your F1, but I respect it. Like, obviously my take was, what's it called? It's pretty dark. I don't know if I would say Spirited Away is darker than Mononoke, personally. But I respect, like, Mononoke probably covers Mononoke's all about war and like peace. War and peace. Mononoke is just war and peace for weebs. Let's be honest. And then I feel like Spirited Away is about like the loss of innocence and personal, like, kids exploring for the first time on their own and not appreciating their parents, like that, which everybody understands. Wild takes, that's what we're here for, boys. You're not gonna hear, I mean, I like to give the most standard opinion when possible, but I try to stand up for my own opinions without being too much of a hipster. And it's a fine line, don't get me wrong. It's a tough line that I walk, you know. Sometimes I go too hipster, sometimes I go too, you know, whatever, yada yada. I could give you my boring takes of, oh yeah, Interstellar is probably the best movie. Like, there's a lot of, you know, oh wow, that's a, you know, great movie. Oh yeah, Interstellar, really good movie. Oh yeah, 12 Angry Men, really good movie. A lot of my movie takes are pretty boring. Whiplash, 5 out of 5, you know. Donnie Darko, it turns out that movie's pretty good, you know. There's a lot of movie takes I can give that are super boring, you know. I don't know, did Weathering With You, I don't know what that is. I don't know that, so I can't speak on it. I will look at it. I think I've seen the thumbnail for this. Yeah, I'm gonna add it to my watch list. I didn't even okay, I didn't even finish this movie, but one of my favorite animes I've watched was it Summer Wars? I didn't even finish this movie. This is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Summer Wars was super fucking interesting. Super unique, visually, like, beautiful. Like, Summer Wars was really good. I didn't finish it though. Not because I think we ran out of time and had to, like, we were like watching our friend's DVD and I couldn't like finish it. But Summer Wars is great. It was great. I need to watch it at some point. Okay, from the same guy. Gotcha. I was pretty around to recommend. Is there a best room to catch Rotom? I think just the first room is what I go to normally, but I'm not sure. If you had to think, what in your opinion is your most wild movie Trousty or food Trousty take, the more you would die on the hill for it? My most contentious movie take is that I think Everything Everywhere All at Once was the worst movie I've ever seen in theaters. I like couldn't, I thought, me and my wife, and like my wife agrees, we thought that we got shown a joke version. We thought it was like some kid was like playing a prank. We were like, there's no way this is the movie that... Also, this was before it got popular. This was why we saw it in theaters. This was... I heard a friend that I respected his opinion say it was like one of his the best movies he's ever seen. So, okay, I'll go watch it. And it was the worst movie I've ever seen in theaters. Maybe one of the worst movies I've ever seen of all time. I could not believe people loved Everything Everywhere All at Once. And the problem is... How do I... My problems with Everything Everywhere All at Once is it tries to touch on everything everywhere all at once, and it does everything in a very shallow way. It just touches on a shit ton of morals in the most shallow, like, kids movie way possible. And then on top of it, it has the worst comedy I've ever seen in my entire life in a movie. There is a scene in Everything Everywhere All at Once in the middle of a fight. Yeah, the everything bagel It's like Facebook mom minion meme comedy, like, but like unironically, not even like satire. I couldn't believe it. It had the worst, and I think a lot of people just overlook the comedy to, you know, which I respect. If it speaks to you, it speaks to you. It's a beautiful movie that a lot of people needed. I get it, you know. It's a bridge between a new generation and their parents, which is a beautiful thing that a lot of people need, you know. But it just did not hit for me at all. I love Grandma's Boy. Grandma's Boy is, yeah. Grandma's Boy is a classic to me. It's not like it's like a good bad movie. I love Grandma's Boy. I love it. There's a scene to sum up Everything Everywhere is All at Once is comedy. There's a scene where they're in the middle of a fight and there's a dildo on the floor for some reason, and the guy's like, "Oh no, I'm gonna fall on a dildo," and that's the joke. It's the most lay Redditor, like, XD comedy I've ever. I was like dying from cringe and embarrassment while watching this movie in theaters. I couldn't fucking believe it. I couldn't believe it was real. And this movie won like best picture. I must be missing something. I need to rewatch Everything Everywhere All at Once at some point because I clearly missed something. Oh. Yeah, oh, he had to sit on the dildo to like, that's so fucking dumb. Like, what are we doing? If that movie came out in like 2000, if that was in like road trip comedy era of like 2006 or like 2008, sure. Yeah, so what we're talking about, Hawken, is Everything Everywhere All at Once, aka the best picture of what year was it? How I think it's like literally the worst movie I've ever seen in theaters. I couldn't believe it, dude. The most stolen. Wait, what does that mean? What is stolen? What does that mean in that context, Ryan? I don't know if I would go as far to say movie awards are a joke, but I definitely vehemently disagree with a lot of movie awards. But I don't know if it means there's a really good. I get like there is a really good argument of like people reviewing movies are looking for such a different set of objectives. Like people who review movies professionally are looking for such a different goals list or objective list than people watching them for fun a lot of the time, you know? I think that's fair. It's such a yeah. Stole the film reel. Wait, people didn't return it? Oh, like wait, that's funny. Like they just like from Blockbuster. That's so I see what you're saying. That's so funny. Grandma's Boy is the most stolen movie from Blockbuster. Fuck, dude. We don't know when, Jack. No. I think there's a really good. I think there's a fair argument there. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. I also read it as. I don't know how I missed the Blockbuster part. Oppenheimer's dude. Actually, okay. I didn't know you agreed with this take, Clarko. Oppenheimer. The first hour and a half of Oppenheimer is so bad. The first hour and a half is just him fucking girls and like barely showing up to class. Like that's the first hour and a half is like frat boy. Like the first hour and a half of Oppenheimer is like basically like, fuck, what's that British teen show where they just like fucking do drugs? British show, what's it called? British show teens. That feels. Skins. The first hour and a half of Oppenheimer is literally Skins. I haven't seen it, but I'm assuming that's the case. It's so dumb. It's so the only argument. Oh, it's meant to like build his character and like make him relate to you and like see he's just a normal guy and how crazy it is that a normal guy could like create the fucking atom bomb or the nuclear whatever the fuck, right? Like a whole like, but like that's the whole. Like, what are we doing? Like, holy fuck, man. The first, that's kind of real. The last hour of Oppenheimer is really good. That's like, I do think the last hour is like an 8 out of 10 movie. It's quite good. The first hour and a half is like a 2 out of 10. It's so bad. Yeah, no, I didn't get to the positive, to be fair. The last hour with like Einstein and fucking Robert Downey Jr.'s character, like all like that, the more political bit, like that stuff gets really interesting. Show what he actually was like, but you don't show fucking a baby crawling in a biography for 2 hours. Like, I respect, like, there's no, you wouldn't do that, you know? There was no story there. For the Halloween event, I'll eventually do a full like Halloween prep guide. The best way to check, I'll do a 2025 Halloween prep guide, but I do have a what I would recommend is the 2024 Halloween prep guide, and then every raid Pokemon you could possibly build in PokeMMO. Those are the two guides I'd recommend, Ghost. There you go. Those guides should help you out with everything you need. When watching the every raid, you don't have to build every raid, not at all. I would recommend trying to build like the 2 teams. I feel like music and movies are better than recommend to say they're good / bad. You can say that certain parts of things are good / bad, but obviously everything is subjective. The problem is you could do the take of, oh yeah, but all movies are subjective, so therefore you can't say good / bad. I'm saying that whenever I say like, oh, this movie is bad, I'm saying that go ahead and insert the qualification of I think this movie is, right? Hopefully we understand that when we're discussing things with people. Like usually when someone says I think this music is bad, they don't actually think the music is bad. They're saying I personally think it is, right? Like, but you know, that's, yeah, otherwise you just get caught on like semantics and stuff. Most people aren't. Well, hopefully if you push someone on it and you're like, do you think it's objectively bad? Or, you know, if you push someone on it, you know, they'll probably be like, no, I don't like it, right? But you could still critique things. So the whole point of media is you set an objective and you critique it around that objective, right? It's really hard for a movie or music to just be bad, because you could set the objective of, oh, I want the goofiest, dumbest movie possible. It's kind of why what's the Tom Green movie, Freddy Got Fingered? Like, Freddy Got Fingered is the perfect example of that movie is a good movie because the objective when watching that movie is not to learn or experience or like expand your horizons. Like, the goal when you watch Freddy Got Fingered is to turn your brain off and be so flabbergasted by how dumb and stupid a movie could possibly be that it's funny. Like, a really important thing when judging media is asking yourself, why are you engaging with that media before you engage with it, right? If you watch Interstellar looking to laugh your ass off, you're not going to have a good time. If you watch Step Brothers wanting to laugh your ass off, you'll have a good time. You know, there's things like you have to understand. It's why when it's really annoying, you see a lot of movie reviewers who go into every single movie with the same objective, which is why you see like comedies getting lower ratings on average, right? This is such a base take, just Andy. Sometimes I'd rather take an interesting 5 out of 10 movie over a 10 out of 10. I super agree. That's so based. It's really important to set your objectives when discussing a piece of media, but a lot of people forget to. Okay. I want to say rip Loki. I put my dog down. I'm so sorry to hear that, Patty. Man, I will. Okay, it's up to you. To me, it's up to you. I'm sorry to hear it, dude. Much love to you. We could definitely name something after your lost family member, and I'm, dude, much love to you, man. Would you want it to be Rip Loki, or would you want it to be Loki based on a remembrance? That's up to you. To me, like, Rip Loki reads as a little sad on a Pokemon's name, but if we name a Pokemon Loki after your dog, I think it's a cute way to draw remembrance while also, you know, but if you want it to be like, please, you know, don't let me tell you what to, you know. Here, I'll go see what I have. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear it, man. It's really obvious, like, oh, losing a pet's really sad, but like, I don't know, man. It's way more in, like, me and my wife had to put down our friend's cats. We had to, like, so she was in Poland. We had to, like, take him to the vet and stuff. And fuck, man, that shit is like borderline traumatic. It's like really sad. Like, you wouldn't. It's really sad. Anyway, sorry to. Okay, let's heal up. Let's go try to name a Pokemon. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear it, man. 19. What a fucking full life, dude. Okay. That's beautiful at least, but yeah, very last walk. I'm sorry to hear it. You know what? We got you. This crocodile, which I will use for the pumpkin boss and a lot of other PvM in the future, will be named Loki, if you're okay with that, Patty. I'm sorry to hear it, man. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's a great example, hockey fan. Like, if you like certain, I like bad comedies, you know, so I'll rate bad comedies higher than a lot of other people because my goal is to find a bad comedy, you know, and enjoy it. Like, I agree with you. Like, nothing, like, it's just important to set objectives so we don't, because some people take it too far, like, oh, you can't call anything bad or because it's all subjective. Well, technically, but then we have there's no ability for conversation. Like, technically that is correct, but then pragmatically life is really boring because we don't really have any interesting conversation or share, you know. But I agree with you if someone's going around being like, if I was like Everything Everywhere All at Once is like an objectively dog shit movie and no one can enjoy it, that would be stupid. I'm happy people can enjoy it. Whenever I express a dislike for something, I'm almost always happy that someone can enjoy that thing. League of Legends might be, well, even League, like, if people enjoy it, genuinely I'm happy. My problem with League is I've never met anybody who hates League of Legends more than League of Legends players. You know, it's really rare to meet a League of Legends player who logs off League of Legends and is like, oh boy, I'm really glad I logged on League today. Like, it's always, why the fuck did I do that? Like, that was such a mistake to queue up, you know? Favorite stoner movie? Like, I should have an easy answer to that. I've watched I love early 2000s road trip comedy, which a lot of that weaves into stoner as well. I just do love Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. I haven't seen it in a long time. I do love Grandma's Boy. I have to go like check my like list of movies. I do like, it's because I have a sweet spot for Nick Swardson. I do like Buddy Games 1 and 2, which I don't know if those are like still like Buddy Games 2 probably is still like I'm not sure what's considered what. They're very, very, very dumb movies, but I like them. What's another like dumb comedy? I'm not sure. I'm not sure my favorite off the top of my head. Sorry about that. There's nothing. Thankfully, it's still the beginning of July, but I also expected it by now, Fringos. Hopefully, we just see something soon. That's all you can do, right? I really want to watch Ali G into House. It seems so fucking funny. I don't think I've seen Half Baked. Zombieland is fine. I love Adam Sandler. Like Adam Sandler is one of those ones where, like, if someone was like, dude, I can't watch Adam Sandler movies, they're so bad to me, I'd be like, I get it. I grew up watching Adam Sandler. Like, Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison were such introductions and backbone to comedy to me. Like, I love those two movies. It was like Little Nicky. I need to look up Half Baked to add to my watch list. Little Nicky, Adam Sandler, or sorry, Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore. Oh, it's Dave Chappelle. Okay, I need to add Half Baked to my watch list. There we go. I'll have to watch that at some point. These are the kind of movies I watch. My wife hates these kind of movies, which I understand. These are the kind of movies if my wife is busy, I put on something like this, you know? Like Half Baked or Without a Paddle. I have no idea what you're referring to, Shiny Hunter. What are you talking about? Me and my wife just watched The Dictator last night. It's pretty good. I think it's not his best, but it's not bad. It's pretty hard. Like, any Sacha Baron Cohen movie at worst is going to be like solid. Well, I need to rewatch Bruno. That one might be kind of bad, but like, I watched Bruno as a kid growing up, and that's an insane movie to watch young. This Is the End is pretty good. I think it gets like forgotten about. I don't know, like, but it's pretty good. Nothing in This Is the End is that memorable to me, but I enjoy it. Thank you for the Prime, Zoof. I really appreciate that, dude. Hopefully the content's been helpful. What's up, man? What's up, Draco, by the way? Have I seen Half Baked? I don't think I have, man. Saw White Chicks last night. White Chicks is a classic. Everybody's all, you know, hard to go wrong. White Chicks is just so fun. White Chicks is like the definition of like a fun movie. Like, I think my favorite, I just love Terry Crews in White Chicks. He's very, like, one thing, some of my takes are very hot takes. Some of my takes are very cold takes, okay? I don't always drop I'm not here to give hot takes for the sake of hot takes. I like to think cold takes just kind of roll off the back more because they're easier to stomach, you know, whereas hot takes stand out. It's kind of like a good versus a bad day. Like if a good day happens, it kind of rolls off your shoulders a little bit more. It's hard to appreciate, so it's good to think about it versus like bad days really stick out, you know, or bad things. Yeah, 100% pseudo. If it's not your thing, look, I get it. I have no beef with that. I get it, man. On Twitch. Yeah, what's up, Zoof? Happy to have you, man. Nice. Is that Blue from Imaginary Friends? Crazy profile pic. I have not seen Hot Tub Time Machine, which might be like a like I love that era of comedy. Kind of crazy I haven't seen that. Yeah, like that is the scene that I think of when I think of White Chicks Legion, which is so it's such a small little scene, you know, but Making My Way Downtown is the scene that I think of. Yeah, it's really, yeah. It's White Chicks always comes up when movies come up. People love it. It's a good movie, man. It's a fun movie. Cold take, but dude, Usopp, thank you so much. Sorry, excuse me. Could you pick a name for my Jimmy Run Whimsicott? Yes, dude, thank you for the 500 bits, dude. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Okay. A nickname for Usopp's Whimsicott. You got any ideas? My brain goes to, I would name, so my brain, when I see Whimsicott, I think of cotton balls. And when I think of cotton balls, I think of the movie Elf. So my brain goes to naming the Whimsicott Buddy, like Buddy the Elf, because he ate cotton balls. I know that's quite a line of events, but that's my nail polish remover. Insane name. Name the Pokemon that. Nail polish remover goes crazy. I don't know why that's so funny. What's up? Yeah. I'll take it back. Buddy, it is? No, dude, thank you. I can't believe you. I appreciate it, dude. I'm glad you didn't hate it. Anybody need anything from the store? The wife's going to the store. Anybody need anything? Final call. Jimsicott. Okay, Jimsicott's pretty good. Beer. Okay, I don't know if they have beer at this store. I'm gonna be so honest, but I respect it. Dr. Pepper cream soda. Okay, that's a good one. Doritos. Okay, I usually don't buy Doritos because Doritos are fucking like $6 a bag. They always say cereal is a good sign of inflation. So are Doritos / like chips. Okay. But there was an insane sale recently. Hot fries sounds amazing right now, honestly. There was an insane sale recently at our local store where it was like, I think it was 3 bags of Doritos for $6 or so. So it was like $2 for a bag of Doritos, not a family size, but like a normal size bag or whatever. That's a really good deal. Like, that's insane. You never see Doritos at $2 a bag. That was fucking crazy. Anyways, I don't know why. I'm 27 years old, boys. This is the shit that I get excited for now. Insane deal on Doritos. Whoa, holy shit. Like, we're cooked, boys. We're officially cooked. Any day. I think Johto has the easiest Elite Four. I think Johto has the easiest Elite Four to make up for having the hardest storyline, in my personal opinion. I think that for the average player and for most people, the Gyarados boss fight and the Hoa boss fight are tough, man. They're tough fights. I think, especially if you aren't prepared, you know? I think those 2 fights are the toughest. But yeah, buy BOGO Doritos, like, that was a crazy, yeah, man. That is exciting. Okay, I'm glad you guys also, okay, I'm not crazy. Some classic Doritos. I'm a spicy sweet chili. I'm a purple Dorito, spicy sweet chili guy, or Cool Ranch. Nacho cheese is probably like my last. It's still good. The problem is like all Doritos are fucking good as hell, man. Just always family size, yeah, but yeah, I mean, fair based. Favorite stuff comes around again, dude. I love Oh, I only buy. Wait, I love only buying stuff on sale. Wait a minute, we're already there, dude. It's the best. I love it, man. Dude, I appreciate you watching at all, bruh. Let alone coming in to leave a positive comment, man. Thank you so much. Cool Ranch, yeah. Cool Ranch Doritos are probably the alt. Like, I think the purple Doritos, the spicy, are my favorite. But I don't know, man. The Cool Ranch are so comfy. Thank Lil Bruh. Yeah, it is fun. Shout out Lil Bruh in chat. Crazy name. Is it get easy? We'll see, man. I'm a little concerned here. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, did you actually, Danny? Thank you. I don't think I've had them, crazily, Darth. A price check? I will say I'm in the middle of a Jimmy run, so I can't price check this yet. I assume you're just flexing this now and not actually price checking it. Because the thing is, if you are actually price checking this, I have to refund you. I don't know how to fucking price check a shiny Glistor with the OT Glistor. That is so specific. It's a collector's market. I have no fucking idea, dude. Good luck, man. I respect it. I prefer the normal tool, but I respect it, Knack. Just a flex? That's pretty fucking cool, man. It's cool to see stuff like that. Chili Heatwave Doritos. I love the idea of someone creating an account called like shiny Magikarp and then just like hunting shiny Magikarps nonstop on that, or like the name Magikarp, and then hunting Magikarps nonstop on that account, and just what's it fucking called, you know? That's like his main moneymaker. He just like sells them. That's kind of funny. This is gonna be tight, chat. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Is this a time where I should go do... I feel like this is a time where I should actually go do the, Oh, I think I'm trolling. Like the trainers. Oh, I don't know if that's true, though. Oh, no. What the fuck? I'm fucking up. I'm trolling. Come on. Oh my god, I'm trolling. It's up here. Okay. Where's the fastest gym that I can go to next? In Johto. Is it like Olivine, the like steel gym? Yeah. Okay. Oh fuck. Sell your bets. I need to. What the fuck? She's jumping. Okay, I need to fucking lock in. I need to lock in for a sec. Can I go to the steel gym without setting up Sun and Tailwind? I might be able to, right? I might be able to, right? Dude, nice pseudo. Yeah, I feel like I could. This, oh my god, it's gonna be so fucking close. I need to lock in and control Z. Let me lock in and control Z. Don't outspeed me, you fuck. Azalea. I don't know if I know where Azalea is at on the map. Fast enough is the problem. No, I don't know if I have enough eruption PP. Fuck. To do 2 gyms back to back. Should I have? Can I swift on one? Can I eruption here? Let's just control ZZ. I think I eruption spam on one, swift on the other. No, at the steel gym I can't do that. Oh no. For trainer runs, I need Sinnoh done is the problem. I could do them without, but it's way better with. This is gonna be so close. Should I just go Unova and do the rich trainer? I think this is doable. I think this is doable. Okay, I need to do one more gym in the next 2 minutes 20 seconds to be able to make enough yen here to break the over-under on the Twitch Gamba bet I'm trying to lock in, chat. Olivine City, here we come. I think I need to heal up. No, I can dodge it. No. I'm gonna try not to. Olivine Gym, it's the steel gym. It's right here. You head up. Oh, the long walk. This is going to be very, very, very close. I need to try to get this gym done. And I don't know if I can. It's gonna be really close. Okay. I control Z from here. We eruption into Swift. This bitch always has a flash fire? No, she doesn't. Don't say that. No, she does not. No fucking way. No, she does not. Don't say that. That has to be fake. I don't believe you. There's no way. Easy sweeps? Yeah, we see. A minute 20. Ah! Don't be flash fire. Don't you dare. This Rapidash better not be flash fire. No shot. No way. I don't believe you. She can have a flash fire mon? What? I did not plan for that. We go into... No! It's so fucked. That's so sad. Even if I swift there, I don't do enough damage. Oh, it's so fucking sad. Okay, so we... Oh, that's so fucking sad. Fuck me, dude. Oh, it's so cooked. I trolled for the believers, dude. I actually trolled the believers, dude. I'm so bad. Oh, that's so sad. People told me to go to Olivine. I said, is Olivine a good fast gym to go to? So, you know what? The believers. So, if you don't know, I do this thing every so often on a Twitch stream where we do basically fake bets on, you know, little dumb things like, will I get over 250,000 Pokeyen in this Jimmy run? And we did it today, and I was so close. I started at 1,309,000. So I just needed to make like 9k more. If I just did one more gym, or dude, look how close this is going to be as well. Let's see if this counts. If this gives me the... Oh no, it's gonna be so close. I think we lost it, boys. That does not count. It was off charm. I missed it by literally seconds. And that's the fun of the Gamba. It was very, very close, but unfortunately the doubters are victorious today. The doubters win. You hate to see it. That was literally seconds. I would have gotten enough. That was so close. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Well, it was my bad. Downing is meta. On stream, I always play so much worse. Okay. It's crazy dumb stuff like simple Jimmy runs, how much worse I do on stream. The other day, I did a 268k hour off stream. The highest hour I've ever done by far. This stream, I couldn't even do 250. You know, like, it's crazy how much more you can weave in when you can full focus. That's just how it is. GG's. Unfortunately, a W for the doubters. There's attractions? No way. I know it's like a lot of people just always act like streaming is nothing, and it gets in my head, you know. But it's a little bit. It's something. It's not, you know. It's something. Okay. Oh, it's something. Probably not with this team slot. Maybe with a. I'm not sure. You might be able to. I'm not sure. Not with Amulet Coin. I don't think you can with Amulet Coin with this team. Maybe? I'm not sure. It'd be really close. It'd be really close. Oh, with this team? Yeah, with other runs, you can obviously do like 400k. Like, you know, there are way better runs for sure. This is just like hyper beginner memers. Let's go catch this Meganium over here. Yeah. I mean, not to... That's because I invented that strategy, Beggy. Not to be like, oh yeah, if you add... Yeah, you know. Will you do a song react review to the new Drake song? No, no, I will not, but I'm honored. I am honored. I'm honored you're interested. Ready for the future? I have no interest in adding Blastoise to this team. I make plenty of Pokeyen. I think I'm good, you know? Yeah, of course, Pseudo. Yeah, okay. All right. All right, there is Jimmy Run 15. That was number 15 in total done on the account. Let me go grab my other Typhlosion and change the name, actually. I've been forgetting to do that at times, so I try to update it later on if I can. Jimmy Run number 15 on the account, up to 1,559,000 Pokeyen, and our Charizard went from level like 32 or 33 up to 57, so pretty good passive XP there as well. Got the Rapidash popular. Dude, yeah, we have big beef with Big Rapidash. That is true. Bro, I have no interest. I have no beef with... I don't know, man. I just don't care. Oh, I need to stop. Wait, shut up, chat. I didn't get anything, chat. Shut up. Hotline. True. Okay. I love that that's the new song. I love the idea of that's the new song. Have you heard the new Drake song, Hotline Bling? It's so good, dude. Okay, I don't know. Okay, anyways, let me that's a very funny idea. Anyways, I think we just go legendary hunts. I think that's the case. Surely we gotta get it, man. I think we get it. 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 Can we get it? Okay. We'll bring this. This is alpha spawns. We'll bring this, maybe. This. Okay. First, we'll catch a Meganium. All right, thankfully there is a Meganium swarm right over here in Johto, so I'm gonna go ahead and catch one Meganium to get that in my Pokedex, but then not anymore because the Pokemon is dog water. Sorry to the Chikorita fans out there. I'll catch one Meganium, soak in my Speed Drill, catch it, add to my Pokedex, and then we'll go use our Swarm Beedrill and head over to the Legendary Hunt. We are back to Zapdos Legendary Hunting on stream. I almost always get my Legendary on stream, so maybe that's extra good luck. I'm hoping it is because we're like 13,000. We're almost 14k dry for a legendary, including last month's encounters. So we're almost triple rate, which is a little gross to say out loud. Let's see what happens today. Johto was added about a year and a half ago, nonsense. So relatively new region. Yeah, you know, depending on your, well, I think 2 years ago at this point, actually. Almost 2 years now. True, Dylan. It's like a hack. That's a funny. That's like a Mew. That's like a fucking Mew under truck meme. If you pop 6 Esprit lures and then 1 normal lure and then go up, up, down, B, A, side, side, you unlock the legendary lure. What shinies does this account have? If you want to see all the shinies my Iron Man has gotten, guys, check out the Iron Man Progress series. I'm seeing a lot of people. I appreciate the interest. I'm not trying to. I'm apologies for like diverting you a little bit, you know, but that's the point and the beauty of the Progress series. If you guys want to learn about the account and see everything we've done, I recommend checking out the Iron Man series. You know, I put a lot of work in those videos. What's the point of making them if ever, you know, we just repeat all the progress in stream every day, you know, not to, you know, I'm chilling a little bit, so apologies. I get that. I get that. Very rarely, Duke. Very rarely. What's your Rapidash history? The best way to explain that is watch stream recap 100. And even that only covers like a very small portion of it. If you haven't seen, like, okay, I would almost never recommend people go back and watch my stream recaps. Like, if you want to for background entertainment, I mean, obviously I'm honored, but like, if someone's like, hey, I'm new to PokeMMO, how do I catch up? I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, go watch my stream. That's a little, you know, but stream recap 100 is like the one that one's insane. That if you're going to watch one stream recap, watch stream recap 100. It is genuinely legendary. It's the best shiny hunt I've ever had. It's I watch it. I go back and I watch that one occasionally to like inspire myself to shiny hunt. Was that insane. Do I really have no other better ball than like Ultra Ball? When is Timer Ball better than? Okay, Timer Ball is better. Okay. Go watch every stream. That'd be crazy. What nature do you want on Zapdos? Anything that's like plus attack or like modest or timid is Omega ideal, but yeah. Dude, hell yeah, Javier. Happy to have you. There's our one Meganium catch. Let's see the IVs. We'll take 31 attack. Meganium can go physical or special. Generally, it goes special to like spam Giga Drains while it like, it's kind of like a tanky mon. But I mean, the real answer is generally Meganium does nothing because it's so dog shit that it doesn't really do anything in PvP or PVM. So, you know, sorry to the Meganium fans, but it is what it is. We're going to head over to Kanto now. Head over to Island 6, Pattern Bush, my normal legendary jail location, and camp there for the foreseeable future, boys. Back to legendary jail we go. I'm hoping to do a little bit of a jail breakout today, okay? I feel like today could be the day. We're almost at 14,000 encounters dry, guesstimated-ish. We're almost at around, once we hit like 2,400, 2,500, I believe that should be about 14k dry on a legendary since we've been hunting. Yeah, honestly, the breeder's nice as well. I did not, Tom. Did we pay out the... We did not pay out the prediction. Choose outcome under. God damn it. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think. Yeah, no, I did. I saw my Pokeyen stack. Was like, wait a minute, did I just pay out the wrong way? It's because the 9K was gotten after the amulet coin ended. Okay, I was like scared. I was like, I started at 1,300,000 and 9K. I was like, wait a minute, if this hundreds number is above the starting number, then it would. But it's because the 9K was added afterwards. Yes, that I was like legit scared. I was like, oh no, did I pay out to the wrong? Should believers have won? You know, but no, I fucked up. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. All right, beautiful boys, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Got scammed again. I gotta get better at my runs, man. I'm honored. I mean, I'm honored to hear it. You know, dude. If you want to see what shinies the account has, D1 Food, check out the Iron Man Progress series. That's gonna be the best way to see, man. Not to. It's because it's kind of a secret, you know. The whole it's meant to stay. It's kind of like a TV show where it's meant to be like spoiler free. I do grind the Iron Man on stream, but if you want to see the full picture, that's the point of the Progress series, you know. I'm sorry, Brazy. When does nighttime start? I want to say at 2200, which is like 10 p.m. I could be wrong. Great question. I just like the Pokemon here. I like the Pokemon here. Why do I legendary hunt a pattern bush? I like the shinies. I like the Pokemon, as well as it's a good place to payday pick up. But I'm not really payday pick upping to be fair, pure much anymore. Team Mister does, but this is on the Iron Man account, True Moon. So this is not, yeah, in Team Mister. 104. Thank you, Venom. There you go. There should be a video on it somewhere. 21. Thank you guys. Apologies. Night starts at 2100. There you go. Should I pop some expert lures? I kind of might. Dude, I'm feeling good. I feel like I'm feeling good. I'm feeling hopeful. I think today could be the I'm fucking almost 14k dry. I think today should be the legendary / could be. What do we what's the we should do a gamble on that, chat. Start prediction. Will Pat get a legendary or shiny today? This is going to be a much shorter vote. 5 minutes. Get your vote in right now. You have 5 minutes. Get your vote in right now. It's a good day to do it, man. You have 5 minutes to vote your points. So I can lose more? Yeah, but what if I, you know, you could also bet Doubter. You could, you know, get the free money. Dude, I hope so, Huryu, dude. It's been crazy. How many hours are you streaming? At least 3 more hours. At least. I think the mining meme. Yeah, no. Yeah. Real gambler's mentality. Before the vote ends. That's my nightmare. That's the fear, Venom. Make bank. Clarko just doubts on everything and makes so much money. Like, makes so many shuckles, dude. It is the strat. We found out that my luck is very sporadic. When I win, but when I lose, I lose. So if you just bank on losing most of the time, I lose pretty hard, and then there you go, you know. Easy shmeems. Easy shmeems. I do like that as legendary or shiny, you know. I do want to do something on it, Clarko. One step at a time. I try to do a little, you know, not a little. I try to do as much as I can every day. I'm glad that I resurfaced the you know, Rumble Racing. I'm glad that was like something I like really. That was a to-do task that I wanted to get to so bad, you know. So I'm really glad I got to that over this weekend. Unfortunately, still didn't work. Obviously, no. Don't be sad. I'm glad that I'm happy. I'm happy that I gave it a real shot. Really, like, I resurfaced it twice. Tried to get it to work. The resurfacer I have, it's like a $30 at home, you know, thing. Like, the problem is professional disc resurfacers. For those who don't know, Clarko actually sent me a PS2 game for my birthday, and it unfortunately wasn't his fault. And the seller refunded us. eBay sellers are usually amazing. Like, the seller refunded us, so it was no problem. Like, it was just a good thing. And now I have the physical copy of it still, but the disc doesn't work. You know, it gets up to the main menu, but then when you like try to press start to start the game, it like crashes. But I have a little it's called like a Dr. Skip resurfacer thing, and I have resurfaced games in that where like they didn't work, I resurfaced it and they do work. Like it actually is a really, I do recommend. I have a video on my side channel, Retro Pat, going over the skip doctor whatever. I do recommend it. It's, if you have a large retro video game collection, it's $30. It's $30 to sometimes make video games go from not working to working, right? And that's worth it, you know. Obviously not, it can't fix every disc. That's the main thing, you know. You have to understand, it probably fixes about like 50% of discs, you know. So working shit. It's tough to be like, it's tough with retro video games. I empathize, and like the fact that the guy refunded it, I just respect so much. Obviously he should, but that he refunded it so fast. I empathize with retro video game sellers, man. I really do. There's a lot of work that there's a lot of work that goes into retro video game selling that a lot of other things don't have to. When you buy and sell magic cards, you buy the magic card, you know, you check it for whatever, and then you ship it out or whatever. With video games, you have to like, most of the time you're like cleaning the outside of the what's it called, the fucking case. You're like cleaning the case, you're like checking the disc for scratches. Most people, I bet you what he did, most people do test their retro video games when they sell them. I bet you he tested it, saw it load up to the start menu and thought it was good, which is a lot of times does happen. Like you don't have time when you're like selling retro video games for a living to play through like the first level of each game. It just takes so much time. I respect the meme. That was the old strat, was the toothpaste and microphone. Yeah, I've done that before on certain games and it never really worked for me, but I respect it. Try it for, yeah, it's tough, Clarko. Yeah, not to like, I'm honestly, I love physical copies of things, even if they don't. I love shelf pieces, you know, kind of silly, but I do, you know, I'm honest about it. Even though the game doesn't work, I'm excited to play it on an emulator at some point and basically like just have it. It's nice to know that I have a physical copy, but can still play the game on emulator and, you know, have that experience. That's where I'm at, you know. Put it in shipped. Yes, that's which I don't blame Julius, you know, like it's, dude, it's so much work selling retro video games than a lot of other fields. I don't blame him to load up, see the main menu, see that it boots, and then, you know, I don't blame that at all. It's so much. I don't expect retro video game sellers to play through the entirety of a first level, you know. I do appreciate, all you do is you remember, like, okay, that disc was scratched. If I hear back about it, I'll probably just insta refund. Just very, like, you know, which is what he did. So what are you gonna do, you know? I have to do the Sinnoh region first, Shinari, but I will at some point on it. It'd be kind of fun on the Iron Man. Breathe over sleeve on it. Yeah, that's the strat, dude. True. So much fun. Just the like vibe, yeah. Just the vibe of the music, I fucking love so much. Nice B drill. Thank you, Lex. I appreciate it, dude. I really like it. I like that it's a good utility one as well. Doesn't have every time. Yeah, trust. Well, it's not a cartridge. You know, trust me. I love the, you know, the memes. Then when it's out, and, you know, I instant refund. It's out on new. Yeah, that's which I so, you know. It is what it is, you know. That's so nice. Even to refund and set out a new one is crazy. That's so nice. Most eBay sellers that I've had really good experiences with 90% of eBay sellers. I had one experience that was really bad. I think I've talked about this on stream. The problem is it was such a weird thing. Oh man. I once bought tin signs on eBay and they came all scratched up and bent, and they were like terribly bad condition. Like it was like insane. They were all scratched up because it's tin. It's a fragile material. I get it, but like they were all warped on arrival, all scratched the fuck up. The shipping was terrible. Like the safety of it was just terrible. And I reached out to the guy, and he was basically just like, "That's what happens." And I was really nice. I was like, "Hey, like a lot of the stuff came damaged." I was like, do you have any recommendations on how to unwarp tin? I assume you're like a tin expert, you know. Do you have any recommendations? And he was like, he was like, we're not gonna refund you at all. I didn't even ask for it, but he was like, fuck you, like, he said something like, we have a 90-year-old tin farmer out in the sun all day farming tin, and you dare to complain? And I was like, I was like, bro, that's not, what the fuck? You're like guilt tripping me about fucking your why do you have a 90-year-old tin farmer, bro? That's on you. But buy a young buck. What are you doing? Like, dude, it was a weird fucking experience. Holy shit. That was the worst eBay experience I've ever, by far, dude. Holy shit. It was so bad. Oh, it was so brutal. It was so brutal. I really should abuse more of that, Ignacio. I don't do enough, but I should abuse more of that, honestly. It's so that it's just how it is with self-employed taxes. Dude, that was the craziest. 99% of eBay experiences I've had. Everybody's so nice. They're so understanding. I almost feel bad. I empathize way more with sellers on eBay than the buyer, as a buyer on eBay. Dude, eBay's brutal. If someone messages you and like, I want a full refund, or I'm like negative reviewing you, the eBay seller's hands are just fucking tied. Like, it feels brutal on eBay. Like, one negative review and people view it as like a death sentence. If you have like a 95% positive reviews on eBay, shoppers will see that and be like, untrustworthy. It's like, what? Dude, it's brutal, man. If you have below like a 98, 99% on eBay, like it's fucking fucked. That's like a death sentence. It's so fucked. It's so brutal, man. Yeah, it was, dude. It was crazy. It was insane, Brazy. Anyways, that was the worst experience. That was a pretty bad experience on eBay. That was really bad. Last person, nothing else. Fuck. eBay phenomenon in my country. I love that sentence. There's an eBay phenomenon in my country. Dude, hell yeah, Lex. Congrats, man. Dude, it's so I feel really bad for eBay sellers. It's not fair. I do feel like eBay sellers get fucked way more than the buyers. Personally, as a buyer, I love eBay. I you know. Sure, the 90. Fuck, undercut the 90. Wait, that's fucked up, Oso. Oh man, that's awesome, Ken Chicken. That's so cool. When the eBay buyer said it was broken, eBay almost sent the money back, and they never sent the. Yeah, that's. Yes, exactly. That's so sad, Clarko. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's the that's a great example of, I feel like the seller can or the buyer can fuck the seller so hard on eBay, dude. It feels really brutal, Clarko. I'm so sorry. That would ruin my year, bro. That would like devastate me. That would suck, man. Yeah, Shiny Vulpix is great, man. There's that Shiny Growlithe catch event coming up. I have not, Chill. I have not, man. That sucked. Yeah, hopefully it's, yeah. Buyers can definitely do some scummy stuff on eBay as well. Obviously, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's rougher, you know? It's just interesting. One Shiny Pinsir. Shiny Pinsir is beautiful. Pinsir, Heracross here. I would adore a Shiny Metapod. There's like no utility value from a Butterfree. I could use it as like a compound ice sleep powder. That's not like, it's not worth it really, you know? Dude, good luck to you, Lex. Okay, so where you could it's on Amazon. Yes, Amazon return policy is probably worse than eBay right now. Like, that actually is. I already feel bad for eBay sellers. It's like worse to be an Amazon seller because you just, yeah. Wait, really? Yes. There's so many retro video game cases of people buying like a game, returning the wrong like they'll buy like they'll buy, I've seen so many cases of someone buying like a new Galaxy 3DS or whatever for like $300 and then returning like a DS Silver box empty, and then like the return goes through. Like, it's fucking crazy. I can't, yeah, I'm only speaking on retro video games on Amazon, and then also oh, sorry. Returning stuff from Amazon as the seller is amazing, right? It's too good is the problem. Or sorry, as the buyer. I'm fucking all the words up. My wife buys stuff on Amazon and returns stuff every so often. Returning stuff to Amazon's amazing. That experience is so easy, and absolutely. It sucks for the sellers. I have literally seen Magic the Gathering sellers on Amazon sell a booster box. The person opens up the cards, sends back the empty box, and gets the return. It's fucking, and then the seller just has to like eat that loss. Like they try to like get it fixed, but like it's fucking brutal. Amazon returns are like too good to the point where it like super fucks the seller. Yeah, I'm the same with Pokemon and stuff. Yeah, it's brutal. I respect you admitting it, Sean. You know what? I you know what? I'll just respect it and move on. It's it's yeah, but you can do some fucky wucky stuff as a buyer on Amazon. Costello return for a 7-year-old bed. Like it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of crazy. And it's one thing when it's, I don't, you know, it's, yeah. Yeah, it's super brutal, man. I'm going for the Zapdos mostly. I would love the like. There's so many shinies here I would love. Don't get me wrong. Heracross, Pinsir would be phenomenal. Even I love Metapod. I love orange shinies. There's not that many of them. Phenomenal. Halloween and Christmas stuff gets returned a lot. I didn't even think about that. That's so fucked up. You can just like buy decorations on Amazon and then use them for the holiday and then return them. That's so fucked up. I feel like that's, I really don't like, that's a maybe I'm being too, that feels really fucked up to me. It's okay to not have it's okay to just not have things, you know? Yeah, that's rough, Evie. That's well beyond rough. Yo, what's up, Jumils? Thank you for the 24 months, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whenever I see your name, it reminds me of the of rentals. Maybe that's the, yeah, that's based as fuck also. Yes, it's, yeah, that's pretty much, it's really sad, Master, but yeah. So this recorded the pitch controller a few days later, and then into the court. Fuck, dude, I get it. Fuck that. Wait, that's awesome. I need more. I'm a new player. How much should I sell them for? I would ooh, has my grind been for not? No, I mean I think you're gonna make some good money. The question becomes, Mushroom Tacos, do you sell them now or wait? I would probably sell, man. I mean the price checking fossils is really easy. I would probably wait. Did I say sell or wait? I would wait if I were you. I think fossils are going to go up as the event goes on to some. You have to, now don't wait forever, but it's all about finding the right spot. But there you go. Okay, I'm about to say something a little mean, Sean. What I'll say is I've made plenty of mistakes in my life. It's okay, you know, who you are as a person is defined by your actions, and you can always change that and do better in the future. Me and the homies used to do the Uber Eats scam where you would get the food and just say you never did. Worked for like a year. That's fucked up, dude. You shouldn't. Don't do this. That's really you're fucking the dasher. You're fucking the comp. That's really fucking mean. That's just stealing for like a year. That's pretty fucking bad, dude. Now, is it the worst thing in the world? No, not at all. You know, hopefully you're a better person now and hopefully do better. That's fucked up. You basically stole for like a year. Not a good, you know, I'm gonna, you know, that's not good, right? Actually, like 9 years. Okay, that's pretty fucking bad. Good on you. No, that's bad. I don't know why we're in the, I know that, okay, as a Zoomer, I know it's like become edgy for Zoomers to be like, well, actually stealing is good if you steal from a bit. No, I'm sorry. Stealing's always wrong, okay? I don't like 9 years ago. Okay, that's, I appreciate it's been a lot of times passed. I don't know who needs to hear it, but stealing's always wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. Now, okay, wait a minute. We're gonna get the, well, what if you're actually starving and the meme is, okay, you know what? I've been hungry. I get it, dude. I've been hungry to the point where I probably should have stolen and I didn't. If I was back in, I probably would. If you're starving, is it stealing still wrong? Yes, but it's probably the wrong is outweighed by the necessity to live. Stay alive, King. Like that's, you know, if you're hungry legitimately and you're like don't have, you know, fair enough, right? No, I think that's, yeah, looking back, I probably should have stolen a loaf of bread from Walmart. You know, I'm not saying you shouldn't ever steal under no circumstances, but it's still always wrong. It's more of like a, hey, does the benefit outweigh the wrong in certain situations where like you're broke and need, yeah, probably not if you're stealing a TV. I'm sorry. If you're like, I really hate the Zoomer shit of like, actually stealing my 55-inch flat screen from Walmart's actually good because then I'm actually standing up against fucking cat. Like, no, you're not, dude. You're just stealing. You're just vote with your wallet, bro. You're just stealing. It's so fucking. I really hate the Zoomer. It's literally just copium because they want to steal. I think it's like really stupid. It's just humans have been finding reasons to justify bad actions for thousands of years because selfishly it's better, you know, committing bad, you know, but it's not good. There you go. Anyways, yeah, when you're trying to survive, yeah, we're getting off in a crazy top, but if you're trying to survive, I would steal that bread can. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, it's not valuable. Yeah, that's the stealing food. Like, look, there were times in my life where I probably should have stolen food, which is fucked up to say, but it's better than the starvation I went, you know, maybe don't steal, maybe don't like dine and dash, but maybe like, I should have stolen a loaf of bread for $1 from Walmart. I definitely should have done that. Or honestly, what, dude, maybe I should have just asked. The problem is it feels really embarrassing. When I was at my brokest and I was going like, I should have just been like, hey, do you guys have a loaf of bread that you like can't sell? I'm like really hungry and can't afford. Like, they probably would just fucking give you like, how many bakeries, how many like Panera Breads, like Walmart, it's like if you just asked, I bet you a lot of fucking workers would be like, oh yeah, bro, like here's a fucking it's a $1 loaf of bread. Like I bet you they just would, you know. Anyways, we're getting off topic. Yes, that's a great way to put it, Duck. If the location's like, yeah, due to no profit, it's not saving to the man, you're only hurting the, yeah. That's so real, dude. I think that's kind of, I respect you, Sean. I respect that a lot. You know, putting your full responsibility. That might be kind of fair. Like, it depends. Like, soup kitchens usually only do 1 meal a day, and you don't always have access to a food banker if it's far away. It depends. But I respect the argument if you're near, you know, you holding yourself so accountable. It's so based. Yeah, that's crazy. What was the donut? That's fucking insane. That's like a dude, honestly, one of the coolest things. I'm not super close with my family, but one of my I found out like at my wedding, one of my family members they have like a local foundation where they run around to like every bakery, like Panera Breads, donut places, etc. They grab all the expiring breads and they give them out to the homeless. I didn't know that. I found out one of my family members does that, and I was like, what the fuck? That's amazing. That's like, what are the odds? I'm not that close with my family. What are the odds someone does something that is like so close and personal to? I thought it was so beautiful and like, it was cool as shit, man. Dude, I respect. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. If you don't make mistakes, you'll never learn. You know, Sean. Respect. Sorry if I'm being too harsh on you. It was 9 years ago. Much respect to you. I have much love to you, you know? No, you're dude. You don't even have to. You're perfect, man. I'm sorry if I was too harsh on you. It sounds like you're harsher on yourself than, you know. What's the latest news? Beginning of the year, what's the latest news? It's a lot to wrap up, Big Boss. I'm trying to think. I don't know if a lot of people always come back and say, oh, what's happened since I've been gone? That's a lot, dude. I don't know if I can't recap all. I'd be sitting here rambling for hours. I do have, so everything that happened in 2024 happened in PokeMMO 2020. So if you're looking for like, I do a recap of PokeMMO every year at the end of the year, but we're still in 2025. So at some point we'll do it, but. Here is everything that happened in 2024. Just the last month or so. What's happened in the last month? Second Shiny Wars announced and comes out in 4 days. In-game encounter officially announced. Quality of life update coming in early July, really any day now. Bigger update, most likely with the encounter counter coming in September/August. Event season coming up. Iron Man's been popping off, not officially, but unofficially. There was big Shiny Wars drama with the scheduling. What else? And energy energy popping off on the scene, becoming a big new PokeMMO creator. The state of the there's a lot of things that have happened over the past month or so. It's been a big month. VGC also coming very soon. There's a lot of dude, yeah. There's been certain shiny bugs. Yep. That's fucking amazing. I mean, that might be some of the best work you can do. Like, a lot of businesses do. Yeah, that's so. I'm so like. It sounds. I'm not trying to like glaze, but like I don't know. It's like literally just so. What a good use of resources to like run around to all restaurants, bakeries, things that are food places that are throwing away food. Why not just use that? You know, what a beautiful. What a perfect way to like work on solving world hunger. You know, it sounds really dramatic, but like. You know, it doesn't even require the only extra resource is like the van, like getting a van to go pick up the stuff, drive it, the van and the man work, right? Like it's so genius. It's so good. All the that's the honestly, Usopp, you're kind of spitting. Maybe just local community service does deserve all the delays. Kind of right. No thanks yet, Jaden's. Yeah, the political. Come on, guys. Like Shiny Wars, this Shiny Hunt, that. Can we just talk about the political and economic state of PokeMMO, dude? Okay, Jaden Smith. It's a good meme. Good meme. I feel like the July update should be any day. Hopefully, I really hope they don't miss it before Wars. That would be unfortunate. How do we solve the Unova world hunger? Oh man. Hey, more power to you, big boss. With the shiny, ditto catch it, dude. Hell yeah, bro. Okay, support, guys. Make sure to support your local shiny hunters, man. Local business. Catch dittos and sell them, guys, to your local shunners. It's a great way to support the good fight. That's a good meme. Like, we need to like, dude. Could you imagine the Uncle Sam being like, we need you to farm dittos for us? Bro, why has no one done that? That's fucking... We need a meme of that right now. Dude, that would be so fucking good. We need a meme of that right now where it's Uncle Sam being like, Uncle Sam needs you to farm dittos for Team Mister. Like, support your local shiny hunters. Dude, that's so fucking crazy. Keep calm and shunt on. Shiny War propaganda. Yeah, we need Shiny War propaganda, dude. Is there a puppet stream? Not that I know of, BBN. Timer balls are always the best for legendaries, Lex. Great question. Only play just only Ultra Balls. If you're a main account, you could buy timer balls off the GTL, and it is worth it. I'd buy like 20 to 30 for the legendary. It is really not worth the Master Ball, especially because if you don't catch the Zapdos, you can re-encounter it at a very low rate of 1 in 500. It is super not worth to Master Ball legendaries from an efficiency standpoint. They've already gone up in price a little bit. Lucian, Ditto boxes, they went from like 320 to 340-ish, or 3 to 320-ish average, and 340 mailed. Depends on... You want to sell Ditto boxes. You want to become like a... Right now, the strat is becoming a... What's it called? A like consistent... What's the word? You want to become a Ditto salesman to one team right now. You want to go talk to the big shiny hunting teams and say, hey, I can farm like 100 Dittos a day or something like that. If you like, and they'll, if you promise to not sell to other teams, a lot of teams will buy Dittos from you for more. It's fucking intense, bro. If you want to see how many shinies I've gotten on the Iron Man account, guys, you gotta watch the Iron Man recap series. I'm honored that you're interested. I'm sorry to like divert you so much, but the point of the stream is to just show some of the live. If you catch some live progress, cool. But if you want to see what's happened on the Iron Man, you gotta watch the full, the progress series. I spent a lot of time and effort on those videos, so I appreciate, Thank you, Clarko. Yeah, a lot of shiny hunters are looking for consistent suppliers. My team's looking for more Dittos. Yes. A lot of people are looking for consistent Ditto box suppliers. My first alpha. Everybody makes, you know, it's an okay mistake to make, you know. I recommend just not doing it after that. But like, you have so many. The reality is nobody's gonna need 5 Master Balls. Like, as someone with all 5 Master Balls on my main account, I like having them. But like, you know, it's not a big deal. Undreamt, thank you for the tier 1 sub, dude. I just randomly timer balled for no reason. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, man. I hope the content's been worth watching, dude. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, man. Which team should I support? I mean, I would go to the A team on Team Mister. I don't even know what that team. I need to go see though. I don't even know what the team is called. I have to go check. I don't even know if I know. I'm sure someone in chat will know. Does anybody know what like the Team A is on Team Mister? I have no idea. If Danny's here, he might know. But he will know. Team Awk. And thank you for the Twitch Prime, dude. I'm gonna say AZN. I'm not gonna. Thank you, AZN, for the for the sub. I appreciate it, dude. Hope you're having a good day. Master Balls are usually saved for catching shiny Pokemon that can kill themselves you aren't prepared for. Where can I get an encounter counter? If you Google how to get an encounter counter, I have a video on it, but I can also Google it for you and link it over. Here's the encounter counter that I use. I've had this question a lot recently. I've had this question a ton recently. I'm gonna keep giving the same answer. People keep out what's a good investment for 2 to 4 months of holding. Right now, in my opinion, nothing. Right now, do not buy investments. Now, this is my personal opinion, not financial advice. I could very well be wrong. Please feel free to disagree, please, and then please make your own financial decisions with your own risk and don't blame me, right? So, I do not recommend investing right now. Right now is the selling time. You don't want to invest in stuff right now. It's probably going to go down a little bit upcoming with the event seasons. Whenever events come out, people sell their old investments at a panic. Don't be that person. Sell slowly now. People panic sell a lot of their old investments to be able to afford the new shiny thing, right? Don't do that. Don't be that person who panic sells old investments when events drop. If anything, it's a good time to buy old investments when new events drop, and obviously the new investments as well. So wait until events come out. A Halloween event is going to be in like 3 months or so. I know it sounds like a long time, but if that's a lot, like when it comes to investments, it's a really short time. So if you can't wait that long to make investments, you probably shouldn't make investments. I strongly recommend just waiting, like holding any sort of mysterious ball. Once it reaches its bottom out price for 2 to 4 months, you're probably going to make insane profit. I've been showing off a ton. I've made 70 to 80 mil on my mysterious ball investments from only the Lunar New Year event back in February over the past like 4 months or so. So I made like 75 mil in 4 months investing in mysterious balls and during the last Lunar New Year event. So please just wait, be patient, play it smart. Investments are a very long-term thing. You ask for investments that last 2 to 4 months. I wouldn't recommend investing if you only have that much time, even though you can make good investments with that. Investment, if you aren't willing to hold an investment in Pokemon for at least 2 years, I don't generally recommend you invest. It's a long-term thing. It can pay out sooner than that, but that's like a major positive rather than the expectation, right? But I don't recommend investing in things, except for like raid Pokemon. If you want to like buy Pokemon, good IV Mons, raid Mons, you know, get your raid Mons and good IV Mons right now. Absolutely, yes. But don't buy like item investments right now, in my personal opinion. Yeah, like maybe certain things, yeah, like if they, yeah. It's even when those come out, you know. The legendary rate is not known, Lex. The legendary rate is probably around 1 in 5,000, but we don't know. We don't know the rate. I am currently, I think I just reached about 14,000 encounters dry since my last legendary. So, or since this legendary hunt started. So hopefully we're almost 1,000 more encounters and we'll be an estimated 3 times over. But not quite there yet. So clearly we're bad at the game. Shaman and Jirachi should return, yeah. We'll come before Shiny Wars. I don't know. It's a 50-50. I don't know. Dude, what's up? Happy to see you, Anish. I remember that name. What's up, man? Happy to see you, dude. Yes, I think you'd probably make more money just stacking money until event season than that. Yes, voiceless. Yes, 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 yes. I have a video on that. If you look up every raid Pokemon you could possibly build in PokeMMO, I go over the 2 main raid teams, which are fire and fighting. You see a 2.5 hour video, you don't have to watch the whole 2.5 hour video. Don't get me wrong. You just need to watch the like first. I mean, you probably should watch the first like 50 minutes at least, but maybe even 50 minutes is a must. And then I would at least watch, oh man, up to the first hour and a half really has a lot of good raid mons. Like you need a lot of raid mons to be able to do every raid, which is cool, you know, like it's a good thing for it to be so diverse. What's up, Rumel? How you doing, dude? Dude, I'm happy you've been enjoying the Iron Man series, Anesh. Hell yeah, dude. It's only 2 hours. I gotta pay attention. I understand. I'm not crazy. I understand that not everybody has 2.5 hours to watch I get it, right? But well, I don't know, man. There's also an argument of like, if you don't have 2.5 hours to watch a raid video, like you might not be able to do raids. Raids are like an end game PvM thing, you know? They're not like the most difficult thing in the world, but like some are really tough. Like obviously the Heatran raid is one of the most difficult, you know? Raids are tough, man. People like I've done raids for like 3 years now. I'm getting used to them. I can like spam through a lot of the right, but like they're not, for new players, they're tough, man. They're easy-ish to me because I've learned them, but you have to understand what it was like before you learned, right? That's always crucial. Dude, I appreciate it, Lucky Leo. Have fun, man. Hell yeah. PokeMMO Wars. Yeah. Raids are a lot. There's a lot to factor in, a lot to do. If you want to be able to do every raid, you definitely need a ton of Pokemon prepared. Seems obvious, but you know. I'm excited to try to prepare a ton on the Iron Man. I think I was gonna do something, but I forget now what it was. True, Bocce. Yeah, that's Gator Brain. Jamie was tough. Jamie could be tough. Yep, absolutely. Highest price you've seen Leppas at? I've seen Leppa. This is a good question. That's a good question. What's the highest price you've seen Leppas at? I've seen Leppas in the past in Pokemon. I don't know how many years ago this was, to be fair. I've seen Leppas up to like 1,200. That was like now they haven't been there in a very long time, but I want to say at least 8 years ago, maybe 6 or plus. So like they used to be 1,200, maybe even 1,500 at times, but like I would say 1,200 I for sure remember. Like they used to be more expensive. Leppas have gotten cheaper over the years, so it's something to appreciate. Not that it's, you know, it's just something to appreciate, you know, as a newer Pokemon player. They've actually gotten cheaper, which is awesome. It's good. The Pumpkin, if so, which one? You should watch I have videos on a lot of these guides. Now, they're not always the easiest to Google, so I get it. I will do a Halloween prep guide. Don't worry, guys, but we're still 3 months ahead, so we have a lot of time. If you want it now, I have you can watch last year's Halloween prep guide if you're interested, but I will do one for this year at some point. We're just a little too far away still. The problem is that what happens usually if I release a prep guide too early, a lot of people start asking like 2 weeks ahead of time, like, oh, like where's the prep guide? I was like, oh, I released it like 2 months ago. Like that prep guide's been here, you just didn't see it because the algorithm or whatever. So I try to delay it for a little bit. Yo, have fun, John. Having a tough day. I'm sorry to hear it, Sincerity. Happy to see you though, dude. Much love to you, man. I'm so excited. Dude, nice, Pseudo. This is pretty good. This is pretty good, man. Thank you so much. Yo, shout out to fucking Pseudo in chat for getting this made. The Shiny War propaganda is beginning, fellas. That's how you know it's a real wartime, okay? We got PokeMMO Uncle Sam. I need you to farm Dittos for the PokeMMO Shiny War, dude. What an era to be in, dude. Holy man. The propaganda begins. That's how you know you're in a real fucking war, bro. If there's not propaganda, what are we doing? That's amazing. That's so good. I think it's so good. Thank you for making that, dude. That's beautiful. Let me actually keep that up. Yeah, hell yeah, Patty. Got good IV Dittos, always nice. Keep calm. Yeah, the British version. Keep calm and carry on. I was gonna play for some people. Yeah, absolutely can. So it's a great question. Generally, good IV Pokemon prices do go up a ton in what's it called, right? Generally, like I've seen. Now I don't think this will happen ever again. This is a very niche situation. But I've seen 2x31 modest Chandelures reach 1 million Pokeyen, which is almost unbelievable. Like, it's so much, you know? I saw the one Caterpie Zerats. I haven't seen the second one, I don't think. I have a video on that, actually, Evie. If you look up how to shiny hunt and make money at the same time, I have multiple videos on that topic. One of my favorite to recommend is Heatmore, Flamemore farming. Great shiny. Decent Pokeyen. Doesn't take up too much time from the shunt. Where's Bulbasaur in Cerulean City? I believe Bulbasaur is in Viridian Forest, right?
Close your eyes.
Viridian Forest with a lure. I think Squirtle, if you're popping lures, is in almost Cerulean City. Slim Rick. It's like that Route 24 area around towards the Cerulean Cave. If I misunderstood or you have any more questions, let me know. Guarantee way to get it. We'll do, yeah, good luck. If you do that, yeah. Dude, my wife loves listening to the Jimmy Run album. We listen to it off stream, like in the car, like all the time. Yeah, Leppas, I really don't recommend new players Leppa shunting. Leppas are way more expensive than people realize, you know? I sent you more propaganda. Perfect. Let me go check. Fuck. Oh man. Rosie PokeMMO. Is it Rosie the Riveter? Is that her name? I feel like I mostly know her from Fallout, which is funny. Fallout taught me about Rosie the Riveter. Dude, I love this era of Pokemon. Dude, Shiny War, not only is Shiny War hard work, passion, shunters, you know, etc. It's also drama, propaganda, memes. There's a lot of social elements when it comes to a literal in-game war. So support Shiny Wars, plant more Leppas, dude. There it is, man. More propaganda being spread. The Fallout Pokemon crossover. That's so good, man. Thank you, Oso. Untapped potential at all this.
Close your eyes.
For myself and my friends, supporting your tip videos, demonstrations. I'm just honored to hear it, Xanth. Much love to you, man. Welcome to the game. Thank you for taking the time to like comment to the stream and just leave a positive. Like I always say, you could have just watched the video and enjoyed it. The fact that you took the time to come into my stream to like leave a nice comment is so above and beyond. Really appreciate that, Xanth. Hope you and your friends have more fun, dude. One of the best ways to play Pokemon is with friends, alongside, like, completing the regions together, battling between gyms, you know? Also, yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do, like, as a I'm not doing Shiny Wars, you know? And there's still a lot of... I started selling investments. There's still a lot of things you can do prior to war. Or during war as a normal player. I actually want to go check my main account and see how my investments being sold have done. Let's go do that really quick. Sounds fun. Hey, you know what? A few weeks ago on a stream recap, I hopped over to my main account and sold a few listed a few investments. Let's go see how they're doing. My fear is because I've been giving people the good financial, or hopefully good financial, quote unquote, advice of not buying investments. I'm probably hurting my own, you know, sales towards those investments, but let's go see. I want to hop over to the main account essentially and see how have my investments, how have my sales done. I'm at 36 million Pokeyen right now. Let's go see. The Lucky Reds fully sold. Mysterious Dust Balls fully sold. Have some things. So we've sold 2 million Mysterious Great Ball 2023s, 1.5 million Anniversary Chests. So a lot of those have sold. Unsold is only 82, 19 for these. Okay, so a lot of other stuff did actually sell quite well as well. Are these done? No, they're actively listed still. Okay, beautiful. I do need to relist a lot of it, like my shiny Ponytail. This is on the main account, not the Iron Man. So if you see me do GTL stuff, don't panic. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and collect this, boys. Or should I let it stack? You know what? I'm not playing the main account. There's not really a reason to collect it. Let's just let it stack, right? Why would you not let it, you know? I'm gonna relist this for 200k less than what was at. Let's go relist a few things. We could relist this Ninetales I get. Well, raids are coming up. I could honestly wait on this one. Raids are coming up. Just quick relisting a few things. Any other big value targets? I think that's mostly it. Yeah. So we're going to let this stuff simmer. We're going to keep this stack. We have 10 mil basically reserved there. Should I so I didn't sell like my entire Lucky Red stack. I still have 600, as you can see. Like, that's how are those doing? I think I bought them for 40 something K and now they're 73-ish. Look at envelope. Now they're also down a little bit to 70. I sold mine for 73k a piece. Now they're actually, wow, a lot or more being listed. 70, there's like hundreds here for 71. So I sold right at the right time. Okay. I'm going to call that a win then and just hold on to the rest. That is beautiful little check-in on the main account. Beautiful, beautiful. All those gold snakes. All right, now we got to finish things off with a quick little zappy boy. What do you guys think? True, Nick Shark. True. Yeah, that was actually the, yeah. Dude, I think PokeMMO is a beautiful game to experience a lot of those regions on for the first time, man. Hell yeah, dude. I played a lot. I played Sinnoh for the first time on PokeMMO. I played Heart Gold. Like a lot of these games I played for the first time on PokeMMO, which is it was a fun experience, man. I appreciate that sentiment, Sean. Dude, good luck to you on that, Shinuri. I respect it, Shinuri. That's cool. Wow, JFM. Oh, shit. That's crazy. I doubted with all my shock rolls. I'm feeling the Zapdos today, man. I feel like my, you know. Hell, dude, I'm happy to hear it, Nash. Happy to see you again, dude. Hell yeah. Nash. Okay, your profile picture, Nash, is it just a normal Totodile or shiny Totodile from Gen 2? I always think it's Reptar. From it's so funny. The Gen 2 Totodile sprite looks like Reptar from fucking what's it called? From Rugrats? Am I crazy? I'll get Reptar on screen. From Rugrats? Yes. The Gen 2 Totodile sprite looks like Reptar, in my personal opinion. I always think his profile picture is Reptar, but it's actually just Totodile. The throwback. I think about Reptar all the time because fucking he's in like the movie where they go to France. What's up, ABM Walker? Now that you mention it, yeah. Do you see it now? Okay, I'm not crazy. Okay. Dude, thank you for the Prime, ABM. Hopefully the content's been helpful or entertaining in some way. Bro needs glasses. I think it's just a small. Okay, chill. Opium. My little sister. Wait, that's funny. Yes, that was one of the movies I had on VHS growing up. I don't have it anymore, but Rugrats, the movie where they go to like France. How to get Zapdos? It's you get it by. I'll listen to a video. Legendaries explained. The complete legendary guide, PokeMMO 2024. This will explain it to you, Xanth. Really, like I'm just running back and forth is how you get it at this point, but There's a bit more, obviously, to explain where you run back and forth, you know, yada, yada, yada. Any tips for new players with a few regions? Yes, I have a video called 63 tips for Pokemon in 2025. If you've already seen that, you know, you probably have all the tips I can offer. And then from there, it comes down to Googling specific questions or just learning as you go, you know, Banger? But like 63 tips in 2025 is the go-to tip video. Dude, I'm fucking honored to hear it, Walker. The wild thornberries. What's the fucking gremlin kid who's like, like the fuck? What you know what I'm talking about? The fucking gremlin kid. Wild thornberries. That was my fucking idol growing up. His name is Donnie. What's his name? Donnie Yaga Badiggity. What? Am I gonna get copyrighted for this? I might, but is it worth it? Bro, this was my idol growing up. Here, one sec. Holy shit. Bro, this is bringing back memories. Here, one sec. This is worth putting on screen. This is worth the time. Worth the less legendary encounters. My main man, Donnie, bro. I just loved gremlin characters. I always saw, like, annoying little twerps, and I was like, wow, I want to be just like him. Let me turn this up really quick. We gotta listen to this. I saw this fucker and was like,
what do you say? We conduct a series of tests to determine the extent of his sophistication.
I saw this fucker. Me. He's fucking perfect, bro. That many people might not like it, but that is peak male performance, okay? Some people will disagree, and those people are wrong. But that is the best it gets, man. That's peak living. The show is a fever dream. It is so fucking weird. Dude, hell yeah, Kaito. Nice work, man. Nice work, dude. Nice job. Nigel Thornberry raid in the new PokeMMO update would go bonkers. How does copywriting work with streams? With streams, it's fucked up. On Twitch, they do nothing. So the funny thing is, on Twitch, they do nothing. They don't. You can like watch TV shows on Twitch, and then until they get like sued by a big company, they don't fucking care. On YouTube, if you watch apparently 2 seconds of Bleach the anime, you get your whole 13-hour stream, all the revenue taken from you. So like Twitch is, or YouTube's fucking crazy. YouTube's crazy. Well, I try to be careful with that for YouTube VODs. Dude, honored to hear it, Banger. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, that was Wild Thornberries was such a weird show. That's you? That's a compliment to me, Clarko. I appreciate it, man. Super strings. I don't honestly know if I'd recommend super strings to new players because you miss the like all the dialogue and stuff from the storylines. It might be kind of confusing. I wouldn't super recommend strings for new players, but once you finish all 5 storylines and you want to start like grinding, that's where I think strings pop in. Yeah, true, Nick. Fuck. I'm legendary hunting. What's up, pal? How you doing, dude? Okay, that's not. I'm just okay. God damn it. Oh, so never mind. I play on a toaster. Strings. I could be. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I should. I haven't played. I used to play Pokemon on a toaster growing up, but strings didn't exist back then. I don't know if strings affect the like CPU usage or like run. I have no idea. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it, Sven. Alone with the percenter. Yeah, for sure, Xanth. That's cool. But I think yeah. Cool's an option. Other ones it is. I get that. Come like Donnie. No, I think that's very human, dude. I think it's very based, Usopp, you know? Return to, yeah. Dude, that's the way to... I respect it, Sean. I've been there, man. Hell yeah, dude. Dell desktop. The fucking... the, like, mass-produced school computers. So, fun fact. My PC is actually in... I have like a... I don't know if you'd call it a sleeper rig. It's not like an amazing... It's like a GTX... Is it... I always forget. The graphics card's called GTX or RTX. I never remember because RTX is ray tracing, is it? But it's GTX, right? Yeah. I have like a GTX 3050. A lot of people make fun of that. I think people are weird about gaming rigs. As someone who was worked in computer hardware a lot of my life, my rig is like fine. It does what I need it to. It's like was a really good budget rig. But I like that it's in my computer is actually in a Dell Optiplex like case. Like the case itself is like what you would see in like a mass-produced school or like business. But it has like, yeah, I like the like somewhat sleeper rig meme, you know. Also, I like these cases because they have a little latch. You can just fucking to like dust them and clean them out, or it's like so easy. The latch to just take the full thing off is so nice. Obviously, most cases will have like little pins in the back where you like slide them off. I love this dumb little latch. I don't want to admit it. No, I bought this PC off of eBay. I have it linked in my YouTube videos, I believe. I love this PC. I love this PC so much. Me and my wife have bought 3 of this desktop, which is to show you how much I love it. I've bought this one. My wife got one in our bedroom, and then she also got another one because my wife is fucking bougie and I love her. She wanted to have 2 different ones in 2 different locations. They're like 500 a piece shipped, right? So like they're so good. Like yeah, specs are amazing. They're from an eBay seller who like rebuilds PCs with like mass bought parts, and I love him. He's great, dude. I love him so much. He's doing great work. Anyways, wall behind the PC. True. I do want to see the docs. Here's the real docs, chat. You ready for the docs? Boom. You know I got that motherfucking thing on me. That Maryland flag behind the fucking monitor, bro. It's huge. You know I keep that fucking thing on me, okay? We love the Maryland flag is based. Don't ever forget it, okay? Shut up, Sean. It's okay, wait a minute. Stinky old rat. Okay. I have another flag I want to cover the British flag with. See the outrage. It would be pretty funny to test also. I thought it's a good YouTube video. What the hell is vexology? What does that even mean? Vexology, the study of history, symbolism, and usage of flags. Why do you have vexology on the dome? Are you a vexologist? What are you, like, in college taking courses? How did bro whip out the vexology term? I see you, pseudo. The Irish flag? I have to Google Irish flag. Is it based? The Irish flag's chilling. Why are we omega lolling the Irish flag? It's fine. Not knowing flag lore. Look, I'm embarrassing. Bro doesn't even know flag lore. Imagine not living in Indiana. Okay. I don't even want to flame people living in Indiana because, like, it's already they have it hard enough, man. I don't know shit about Indiana, but maybe I think that's the flame in itself. Is like Indiana is the state that I feel like most people forget exists. It might be like the #1 most forgotten state in my personal opinion, and I'm not even that far from it. That's like a closer one to me on the map, you know. Albania has an S tier flag. Let me see that. Albania flag. That is fucking dope. This feels like the Albanian flag looks like and I mean this in like the coolest way. It looks like this goes hard. It looks like a Call of Duty Black Ops 2 like HAL sign or whatever those were called. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, this goes hard. The like double fucking faced dragon with the tongue, me to your mom with the tongue out. Other than I do not recommend it. I have like Indiana just feels forgotten, and maybe because it's forgotten, it's a chill as fuck place to live. I actually have no beef with Cambodia S tier flag. Cambodia. I love looking up flags. Cambodia is pretty chill. They just like put a mansion on their shit. Like, yo, to flex that's pretty based. I feel like is the Welsh the one with the dragon on it? The Welsh flag? I think I've seen this one. They might have like the coolest flag. Yeah, the Welsh might have the coolest flag. This looks like a flag you would see at medieval times, not like a real country's flag. Like, how is this? I'll show this one on stream. Welsh flag.png. How is this a real flag? This looks like something you would see. This looks like something you would see on a castle in a Scooby-Doo episode. Like, you know, like it looks like a generic, but I love it. I mean that in like it looks cool as fuck. It looks like the most video game. Yeah, Minecraft flag, like medieval times flag. And I mean it in the cool, like, this is the best flag. So I mean on MS Paint in 5th grade. Yeah, like I mean it like that's like the best flag. This flag is from medieval times? I hope so. And Wales, okay. Oh, congrats, Jim Rat. Happy to that's brutal, man. Okay, I'm not even gonna meme on Indiana then. It seems fucking brutal, dude. Indiana, the place with Caitlin Clark. Yeah, that's its claim to fame, which I mean is fucking based, but I'm almost like ×3, not ×4. So someone's, and I appreciate, I'm almost 4 times drive for the, I need to go about 1,000 more encounters. I'm 14,000-ish encounters deep in ball. I appreciate you checking in. Live in Indianapolis. Fair enough, man. Should a country flags quiz? I would suck at that. So I talked to my wife. I kind of want to do more geography on screen. Dude, no. Sean, you are speaking to something so fucking human. There is something so human about like you shit talking your own state and like not having any care for it, and then someone else starts talking and you're like, wait, I feel a little, wait a minute, this is getting me a little riled up. What the fuck? Shut the fuck up, man. Like, dude, that is the most, why is that the most human thing? Like, you don't have any patriotism. Like, you're like, whatever, man. Like, that's how I am with fucking bro, when someone starts shitting on American food, I'm like, now wait on just a damn minute, okay? Do we have problems? Yes, okay? Our food is fucking delicious. Shut the fuck up, okay? We do have food culture. The food culture is trying to get every best chef in the world to move to America and then create every fusion food known to man, okay? That's the American K Kona, brother. Hell yeah, okay? And that plus like southern food, that, you know, out down that hill. It's like the best, man. American food from Germany. Every food was from somewhere before it was from that place. That's the that's the reality of it. Before Germany were eating sausages, the Vikings were eating sausages. I don't know what to tell you. Like the problem is a lot of Europeans will be like, ah, yes, we invented this. Well, no, you popularized that thing and reinvented it the same way that America reinvents almost every single food. The reason we have like Americanized food, we're just taking something and reinventing it, right? That's all food ever is like adaptations of other. Yeah, you could go back to Pangea. I actually really annoys me that Europeans are like, actually, due to my arbitrary time system 300 years ago, I don't care if cavemen actually did it back in 1,000, but actually my memory is blah, blah, like, it's so stupid. It's so like short-term thinking. What does hell yeah K Kona brother mean? How do you explain that? K Kona is a Twitch emote that looks like a stereotypical American, sometimes used to portray a farmer. So when you say K Kona, I'm saying the emote out loud, and then like hell yeah brother in like a American tone is, I'm just like, it's kind of like generic American.png. Does that make sense? Authentic American food is just corn, be quiet. Isn't corn delicious though? Bro, like also we're gonna like corn, yeah, like I don't know, wasn't corn originally farmed by other, we can go, you can take food back to you can always go back. You can always be like, oh, well, American pizza isn't actually an invented, because back in, we invented pizza in Italy. Well, actually, before Italy, caveman actually ground up flour and put a tomato on it and called it pizza. You could always go back and back and back. It's so silly. We just arbitrarily like stop at a point in time that fits our argument a lot of the time. That's also, yes, this is my main take. It's called, so it's a logical fallacy. It's called appeal to origin. When people say like, American food is bad because they didn't make any of it. So what, bro? It tastes good. That's the, you know, I don't care if a food is authentic. I don't care if a food is being made. Why would you want something to be made the way it was made originally and never improved upon? Would you want an authentic computer? Would you want an authentic anything in literally any field? Appealing to authentic food is just a pretentious personality type. There is no value to it. You don't want authentic food. You just want tasty food. Sometimes that's authentic. Sometimes it's fusion. Sometimes it's adapted. Like, it just depends, right? Good food is just good food, you know? Appeal to origin is a logical fallacy for a reason, right? Get him, O's. Anyways, want to claim things? Yeah, I think that's, yeah, I think it's really lame to, yeah. Broke non-tea drinking. Yeah, pretty base. The reality is food being processed is just like a worldwide thing. Like, people being fat is a world. So Americans used to be a lot fatter back in like the early, like 2006. We were ahead of the game in becoming fat. Okay, we were rank 1, bro. But now everybody's fat. Now it's not like when you, it's still thought about intuitively as, oh, America, the country of fat, the country of unhealthy, yada yada yada. That's just gone. We've gone global. We've gone Mr. Worldwide. Call us Pitbull, baby. Like, every country is just less healthy and eating more sugar. And like, welcome to the fucking future, bro. Like, we gotta work on that as a globe, not as like a, you know, not as a, you know, yeah. What the fuck, a kilometer? Yeah, hell yeah. Fusion food is amazing, dude. It's beautiful to combine a bunch of different, you know. I love it, man. Hell yeah. The bait is elite. Clark, yeah, Clark does his baiting. I respect it. American food is everyone else's food, but changed. I wouldn't say but better. It's just different. It's adapted, which is beautiful. You know, I think like, I look forward to the day when when Britopia stops. I look forward to the day when Britopia takes hot dogs from the US and then puts like beans on them and says, "Oi, look, we made a oi spotted dick willy swilly. Like, look at our new," like, as silly as it is, like, I want people to take foods and adapt them and create your own thing and do interesting stuff, and it's Poggies, you know? Like, that's what it's all about, man. Take foods from other places, adapt them, apply your own local heritage. Like, that's the beauty of food, right? The beauty of food is changing it to your liking. If you're eating food because other people tell you to eat it that way, I feel like you're missing out, you know? I eat some crazy looking meals because I think the beauty of food and the beauty of cooking, there's no reason to cook besides saving money, but you lose a lot. The main value of cooking, in my opinion, is the ability to tweak the dish to your liking, right? That's like the main benefit of cooking. Now, obviously, price, saving money, nutrients, you know, there are other things, don't get me wrong, but I feel like one of the coolest things is tweaking the dish to your liking. Liver spot, yeah, wiener, okay. On a bed of smuggle fluff. Why does that sound? Oh, so we should play Strandle. It's so good. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, crazy, but God damn it, dude. I think most things are Poggies. I'm just gonna end. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna end it there. There you go. Little trolling, dude. I hope you enjoy Rumel. I think I played the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga on Retro Pat for like a quick episode. It was fun, man. I didn't really play too much. I should get back to it. Just want to, like, another. There's just so many good games to play. You know. What's up, Jed? How you doing, dude? Jed Star. It was so different than the Lego Star Wars games I played growing up, which I was shocked by. You know, that is the one thing. Yes, it's all not. Yes, it is. But it's also like, dude, I didn't realize they revamped the Skywalker Saga for Lego Star Wars is, yeah, movies 1 through 9. But it's crazy that yo, that's so base. Okay, it's crazy that Oh fuck, what's it called? They like revamped all the like movies 1 through 6. They didn't just like take movies 1 through the Lego Star Wars games and plop them into this. They made like a whole, like they revamped all the, it's crazy, dude. It's really crazy. It's a really cool game. What's up, Flappin'? The recent shiny that is publicly known is the Ponyta. I'm just gonna start saying that no matter if I get a shiny or not. The most recent shiny that is publicly known is the Ponyta. I think it's Etchbenchmark's last shiny, which is fucked. Is English dish? That makes sense. No, okay. I don't know much to say on that. I don't know. Everything we need Ponyta emote. Pizzas America. True. Certain, you know, I think it's, you have to, it's fair. It's important to like, there's a reason my ideal world, my ideal food world is every country has a variation of every type of food. Like my American pizza, Indian pizza, Italian pizza, even like like New York pizza. My ideal world is we just have the same dish, but with a different qualifier in front of it, and we have a million different isn't that what we all want? I hate when people are like, actually American pizza's dog shit and it's just worse than Italian, blah blah blah. Like, no bro, you may like Italian, that's fine if you like Italian pizza more, but like, no bro, don't get me started on how much I dislike Italian pizza, but I think it's beautiful. I hate the appeal to origin and like the authenticity or pretentious arguments. It's my ideal world is every place. I want to see a fucking Korean pizza, a Chinese pizza. Like I want to see every fucking place have their own variant on a food. And that's like amazing, you know? That's the ideal. Everybody have their own twist. Largo just raised base with food. Don't worry. Estonia Papa. Yeah, like I want dude. I want everything, bro. That's my ideal. Everybody should be able to have their own rendition based on their culture's flavor profiles on a food. I hate the gatekeeping of like this, when this culture does a food, it's bad versus like it's not my flavor profile. I really, really, really don't like Italian pizza. Probably one of my hottest takes, you know. I find it very bland, very flavorless. But I can understand the argument of it's appreciating the simplicity of the dish. And that's the argument to enjoy it, you know? I get it. I respect it. I like PJs. If it, yes, that's so fucking based, Danny. Bit repulsive. A lot of people use food as like I think food is really funny, man. Food's awesome and funny. Right, Clarko is just rage. Be careful. Clarko loves and we need the Britopian rage bait perspective, to be fair. Every food is good as long as it's not inspired. Sometimes food's pretty damn good if it's expired, man. I eat a lot of expired food. Sean, you're spitting facts, bro. Hell yeah, dude. I don't make the rules, dude. I never ate Domino's pizza growing up. I have zero nostalgia for it. Domino's pizza is so fucking good. It's like so good. I know dude, it's so good. It's so fucking good. The flavors, the sauce, they season the fuck out of their crust. Oh, it's elite for no reason. I love a Little Caesars. Is Little Caesars the best? No, but dude, when no one's been there for me, Little Caesars has fucking been there for me. You know, like Little Caesars is fucking based. But Domino's is like, actually, Domino's feels like bougie. It feels so good. Those are just the OG, yeah. If you have 250k, you probably want to build like a Jimmy Run team. If you don't have that, maybe a Catch and Breloom. I need to do an updated utility mon guide, to be honest. The $5 hot and sweaty. Yeah, like it, dude. Like, yes, that's where I'm at, John. Now, I think they just got rid of it, to be fair, but I use Chime for my banking or whatever. So I have a Chime credit card or credit, whatever the fuck. And they used to have deals. I used to be able to get like 30% off at Domino's through Chime. I think they kind of stopped it. I wonder if Domino's was fucking running out of business. The deal was too good. There were some days where I would get 20%, 30% off from Domino's. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll order 40 bucks of Domino's for like 28 or what? Like, it was so good. Or 25. It was so good. I would for sure take a, like right now I have an offer for 26% cash back at KFC and Taco Bell. Like, that's okay. KFC and Taco Bell, very good. Could you imagine how much better that shit becomes when you're paying 25% off? Like, dude, I would take a Chime sponsorship so fast. I legitimately love Chime. I think they're actually so based. What is Chime? It's literally just a banking app. I'm just glazing a fucking bank company at this point. But like, I actually do. They're just so convenient. It's banking fully on your phone, which sounds insane. I really like it. I did not think I'd be that kind of person. I really like Chime. It's really it's just so convenient and easy and comfy and chill. And it was... They made it the easiest for me to sign. When I was like early in content creation, it was the easiest place for me to sign up to a bank account was Chime. They made it really easy to get started. It was base, dude. The coupons are calling. I fucking love coupons, dude. Yeah. Next month's stream, one day you'll know that I made it when I get a Chime sponsor. I love Chime. They've been like doing ads now and stuff recently. Like, they finally popping off. You gotta use some coupons or deals at Domino's for sure. That is like full price Domino's is pretty crazy, but they almost always have like good deals and stuff. W sponsor, I legit love it, man. Medium pan pizza with whatever toppings. Yeah, I love Domino's, man. It's so good. Domino's, I know what Domino's sponsor is probably out of my pay grade. A food sponsor that I actually believe in is also you know, a dream. What's Iron Man progress? It's just progress made on the Iron Man account. An Iron Man account is an account it's a challenge account that I've made that cannot trade nor use the GTL. So everything must be achieved by itself. You must catch all your breeders. And I've been preparing for raids a lot on the account. Right now I'm going for a legendary, a Zapdos encounter. Dude, that's huge, Tom. I'm being honest, a world record. Domino's is goated. I never had Domino's. I was a Pizza Hut family, and I like Pizza Hut. I do love Pizza Hut, but I kind of feel like maturing is realizing that Domino's might be better, man. Domino's is just so good. Like, I have a lot of nostalgia for Pizza Hut. I love Pizza Hut, man. Domino's permanent. That's so fair. Like, Domino's permanently has deals. That is kind of true. Now, I respect, that is the best way to argue against shit like this, Chris. I respect the hell out of, you know what, locally my shit sucks. That's fair, man. I'm not gonna, best way to, you know, I'm not a fan of Papa John's. The tomato sauce at Papa John's, okay, I know everybody's gonna stream Omega Lol American, okay, but I feel like I hate that we have demonized wanting a sweet flavor in your dish or a layered flavor in your dish as an adult. I don't like that at Papa John's the tomato sauce is like bitter. It's not sweet. It bothers me. It's not savory. It has like a bitterness to it, a very slight bitterness to it in my opinion. Whereas Domino's tomato sauce is sweet, okay? Now, is sweet tomato sauce an American marinara? Yeah, but like everything to dessert in America, I bet you Britopians just don't even notice. I bet you guys have sugar in your marinara sauce. You just don't have the palate to even taste it. I bet you that if you go check a jar of your marinara sauce right now and check the sugar contents, I bet there's some in there. American taste. Yeah, I do. But I don't know. For me personally, it's very little. It's going to be like 5 grams or probably less. Okay, I'll check. Let's go check like here. What's like a really American tomato sauce? Prego tomato sauce nutrient facts. I'm thinking of pizza sauce. People are just a little bit different, but I bet you this has yeah, Prego, not Prego. I'm thinking of Ragu, and yeah, Prego has 6 grams of sugar in the whole jar, right? Is that or is it per serving? It's per serving. So like that's normal. 6 grams. Yeah, you want some. That's also no sugar added. That ain't a secret. The Britopians act like it fucking is crazy. Like Tomatoes, I think, just have sugar in them. But Protopians will be like, Lamau, so American to eat tomato sauce with sugar. Tomatoes have sugar! You fucking brain damaged, like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? Yes, bro. What? I feel like I'm getting rage baited. Like, ketchup? Yeah, ketchup has a fucking fair bit of sugar. Yeah, like, oh my god, it's crazy, man. It gets me going, man. It gets me going. Base Nash. More sugar? Yeah. All right. I think my sugar is low, guys. I'm getting grumpy. Wait, that's sugary tomatoes, dude. Most fruits and vegetables just have natural sugars. The human body consume. You know. The human body just fucking. It turns out the human body uses sugar as fuel. Sugar is not a bad thing. Too much of sugar is a bad thing, which most of us eat too much sugar. I eat too much sugar for sure. You know. That's just how it is, man. It is what it is. Well, okay. Tomato is a fruit. Tomato is a fruit. What's the Tomato is a fruit botanically. It is a vegetable nutritionally. We are discussing things nutritionally. Don't actually me if you're wrong. I will flame you, okay? A tomato is categorized in two different things. It is a fruit at times when discussing it in a certain way. It is a vegetable at times when discussing it in a certain way. I believe, I could be wrong. I believe botanically it is a fruit, and nutritionally it's a vegetable. Is a tomato a fruit or a vegetable? Tomatoes are considered vegetables by nutritionists. Botanically, it's a fruit. Yes. Thank you. It drives me crazy when people are like, actually, tomatoes are a fruit. No, they're not. No, they're not. It depends on how if we're discussing food and nutrients, you shouldn't be like, actually, if anybody ever does it to you, make fun of them. If anybody ever says, actually, tomatoes are a fruit when you're discussing pasta sauce or like food, you should bully them because they're nutritionally, when discussing food, they're a vegetable. Okay. If you're talking about planting them, then fruit. There you go. Goes for, yeah, the monkey human brain wants sugars. Like that's, yeah. We're literally evolved to want sugar which is a problem. Now we're getting all, fat, right? Like I get it. No such thing as too much sugar. Wait, that is bro who just time traveled from the 50s to modern era be like, wait, that's such a funny sentence. No such thing as too much sugar is no such thing as too many cigarettes, says time traveling man from the 40s. That is so good, dude. Dude, it's so... What a fun collectathon game to... That's amazing, Ramel. Doesn't even matter. That's the next question, Captain Gray, is... Dude, people... What I notice is that humans love to be technically correct. And it's called, like, getting lost on semantics. What does it matter if a tomato is a vegetable or fruit in 99% of discussions? If you're doing science, God, I sound so dumb, but if you're, doing something where it matters, then sure. But in a lot of our discussions, it's not going to matter whether it's a fruit or vegetable. It's just, yeah. People love to, yes. And I get it. The meme is, dude, every human, we're getting into like, I'm sorry, we're becoming we always devolve into a psychology stream. Every human at the end of the day wants to feel valuable. They want to feel wanted, right? And a way that a lot of people feel wanted is by intelligence. Like if you help people, it's by helping people, right? If someone says, oh, a fruit's a vegetable, and you're like, well, I actually know it's a fruit, I'm gonna help this guy and correct him. But the reality is it's not helping. That's the problem is a lot of people help in the wrong way. And I help in the wrong way all the time. I'm not trying to shame people, I'll maybe a little bit, but like I help sometimes my wife comes home and she's like, fuck, man, that dumbass at work, Shirley, is getting on my nerves. And I'm like, well, sweetie, maybe Shirley's having a hard day. Don't do that. They don't always. Sometimes you could ask, hey, sweetie, I'm sorry Shirley's bothering you. Do you want constructive feedback, or are you just trying to rant? Was she super annoying today? And they're gonna be like, you know what? I'm just trying to rant, right? Like, sometimes it's okay to know which one which, Anyways. Actually, have you watched any? No, I don't think I have, Rumel. That's amazing. The Crash Bandicoot soundtrack just plopped on. One sec. I love the Crash Bandicoot 1 sound. Don't get me wrong, but it's just too quiet. It's kind of a quiet sound, unless you'll blast in it really hard. What would have been your goal? My goal for Shiny War would have definitely been to just go for the Charizard. I love the new Vanity. The Charizard ears or whatever the fuck. If it has seeds in it, then it's a fruit. It depends on the objective. The most important thing I try to tell people is your objective when discussing something matters. And usually it's implied, but people don't communicate. A really important communication lesson is to learn how to set objectives with people, okay? If you are trying to have a fun day, right? Usually, well, that's the objective, is have a fun day, right? If you want to spend time with someone, a friend, you usually set an objective. Do you want to have fun? Do you want to get food? What do you want to do, right? That's like the, right? You have to understand what the objective is in discussion, right? On stream, a lot of the time we're just passing the time, having fun, you know, yada, 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 right? But at work, your objective is going to be different, right? When I always say one of the best examples is watching movies, okay? We watch movies for very different goals or objectives, right? When someone says, oh man, I hated Dumb and Dumber, right? They could be like, wow, man, Dumb and Dumber didn't change my life. It didn't teach me anything, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, of course it didn't. It's Dumb and Dumber. The objective of Dumb and Dumber is to have a dumb, fun, good time and turn your brain off, right? Like, you have to know ahead of time what's your objective when doing a certain activity, when watching a certain movie, you know, et cetera, et cetera. But a lot of times people forget to adjust their objective or forget to set their objective when doing something. One of the most important things I learned in debate and in productive discussion is what is the objective of the discussion. Because most of the time, one of the biggest problems with debate, right? The biggest problem with debate is that most people's objective is to change the other person's opinion as opposed to reach the right opinion, right? Or the correct result. Most people in a debate, their goal is to change your mind. It's not to find the most correct answer, right? Is it always right versus wrong? It's correct, but it's usually like there usually is a more correct position, but it depends. It's very minimal or whatever. Yeah, a lot of people don't set an objective when having productive discussion, and it becomes a not productive discussion, right? The act of it. Yes, for sure. Well, yeah, you can win a debate and have like a funny position versus, yeah, or like opinionated position. Like one of the classic memes is like, isn't one of the, I didn't fucking go to college, but isn't one of the big like college debate final lessons is like do a debate or write a persuasive paper on who's like the best athlete, and that's like, you know, that's a totally subjective thing, obviously, and you just make arguments for it. You can make anything sound convincing, and yeah, whatever. I'm off topic. What was the point is, yeah, the point is set objectives. If someone asked you, is a tomato a fruit or a vegetable, you ask them botanically or nutritionally, what's the objective? Or you say goofily, and then you throw a tomato at them. Giga Chad, there you go. Oh, absolutely, Sean, yeah. All right, this has been a long time coming. I went ahead and finally threw a quick ball at a Spinnerack during the legendary hunt. Or I could just catch an amazingly statted one. Holy shit, I was just catching one of these for the Pokedex. I've needed a Spinnerack in my Pokedex for a very long time. This could be an amazing Larvesta breeder. Oh my god. It has the 31 speed to match over. I need to rebreed this into a breeder. I have to breed Modest, I'd have to breed Modest onto it. But this could be a really good start to a Larvesta breeder. A breeder for a breeder, if that makes sense. But that's a beautiful catch. I was using that for Pokedex. We're now up to 238 Pokedex. I do want to start slowly really working my Pokedex there at some point. A good utility shiny that good with bad EVs. Any sort of swarm mon is good. Like you don't need like any IVs on a swarm Pokemon or like a cute charm, swarm. You don't need these mons to have good stats. God damn it, EV. It's a great question. You don't need a Dragonite to have good stats, like an HM Dragonite. Doesn't really matter. It's from my new custom strings, AZ. Great question. I can link that to you. AZ, one sec. Here's the video on it. Shinies are guaranteed 1x31s in modern day. They weren't in the past. And if you randomly breed a shiny, it's also not guaranteed 1x31. So if you breed like, you know, a shitty Charmander with a shitty Ditto and it comes out shiny, you don't get a 1x31. Yeah, of course, AZ. It's a good question. Appreciate it, man. Stream music, Clarko. Do you not hear it? Is that the joke? This is like a song you haven't heard in a while. Is that the meme? Shido, yeah. It's okay, Clarko. I'm going to listen back to this clip and the music is going to be louder than my voice, okay? If that happens, I'm going to flame you, okay? Let me give it a shot. You guys asked me to crank the volume up, then I listened back to the playback. You guys just have it's either just bad hearing or you don't have headphones. You have to listen to headphones. If you don't have headphones in, the music quality is. All right, this has been a long time coming. I went ahead and finally threw a quick ball at a spin rack during the. It's a little quiet here. No, it's just catching it's at a perfect volume actually. It's not a little quiet. It's not a little. It's actually the perfect volume. If you can't hear it, my PC is at 20 volume. Down to like I usually go between 10 to 20. If my shit is that quiet and I can hear it, and you're cooked. You guys, you got like, I don't know what to. There's some audio memes going on. I'm sorry if you genuinely can't hear it. I cannot turn it up any louder because it will be so loud in my videos and you can't hear my voice, which is not okay. You know, very low. It's meant to be like background music. I don't like. I want people to be able to watch my stream and you listen to your own music over, because a lot of it's recording stuff, you know, and yeah. Anyways. What's up, Evil V? How you doing? I'm good. Still back on the legendary hunt. Started playing. I paused it for a second, replayed it. There you go. Yeah, I should not be like I try to keep my music at 5% volume compared to my voice. It should be way quieter than me. That's the goal, you know? Yeah, it is, Sim. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, man. Dude, we've all been there, Pseudo, I've definitely done that. Don't worry. I play everything at 100 volume. If you listen to everything at 100 volume and then I'm like, wow, man, I can't hear your music. Bro, you probably just blew out your eardrums. I don't know what to fuck. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Which, I mean, based, I kind of respect it. It's so funny. It is really weird that if you watch my stream without headphones, you don't hear the music. Same with like the stream recaps. I don't know why that's the case. It is very funny that without headphones, you don't hear anything. With headphones, you hear the music loud and clear. I don't know why that's the case. I don't know what the fuck causes that. I have no idea, but it's very funny. Yeah, I feel pretty good, Sim. I'm happy to be back today, man. I worked a lot more over the break than I expected, but like, I think I like working a few hours every day, you know? Speaker volume 100%, PC volume 2%. That's kind of based. I don't use speakers, so I can't speak on it. How do the super Pokemon do ice type Pokemon my ice type Pokemon to complete my Pokedex? Do you need like vanillish, or what do you need specifically? The seasons change like certain spots. You can get everything. You shouldn't like not be able to complete your Pokedex due to a season change, but certain spots change. Yeah, thank you, Jimmy Ron. What's up, man? How you doing, dude? Dude, nice crowd. That's pretty exciting. You don't need legendary caught for Pokedex completion. It's a great question. Utility monster shiny hunt. Breloom is good, but it's a tough shunt. Smeargle's a good times 5 horde. Any swarm Pokemon can be good. So like Beedrill, Ariados, Dugtrio with Arena anything with like a plus 10% encounters increase, which is a lot of mons. Cryogonal and Cubchoo. Those are very seasonally affected ones. Cryogonal is going to be a rare single encounter spawn, if I recall correct, at certain locations. And then Cubchoo, like deep, is it deep in the cave? I'm not sure for Cryog. And then Cubchoo, you can definitely get, I don't think where. The Pokedex should tell you. I don't know if it says, the problem is I don't know if the Pokedex tells you when the season locations change. Cubchoo should be in Twist Mountain still. Like, I don't think you have to catch them during the, I could be wrong. Cryogonal is not a horde. It doesn't even show the Pokedex. Cryogonal has a horde, but only during winter. It should still be a rare spawn in the cave, but maybe certain parts. I wish it showed which parts in the Pokedex. Koga easily, I'm stuck, I don't know. I have a Kanto E4. Or Koga is the, I'm sorry. Koga is like the Koga's the poison gym leader in Kanto, right? First recommendation is Stealth Rocks. So, okay, I'm going to give you an E4 tips video guide. Obviously, you're not stuck at the Elite Four, but these tips will be relevant for most fights that you're stuck at in the storyline, Simone. The Stealth Rock tip, it's the easiest, lowest effort to highest benefit things. Sturdy Stealth Rock stuff is so good. Hopefully that helps. There's also Koga at the Johto Elite. Yeah, he's at both, right? Yeah. Honored to hear it, Paul. Happy to hear it, man. Much love to you, dude. Yeah, that makes sense, Badger. So there are going to be rare encounters, which is tough. That's tough. Yo, have a great day, Sean. I appreciate you talking in chat, dude. Much love to you. It was an honor to have you in chat today, man. And yep, the in-game encounter counter is going to be so nice. Yeah, that's the dude. You lose your mind at legendary. Like, oh, maybe I would have gotten Entei, but yeah, you lose your mind a little bit, you know. Yeah, apologies if you've already seen it. I would say the Stealth Rock Sturdy tip number 1, and then just trying to get powerful Pokemon. If you're at Koga, you probably should have access to the GTL. As long as you're not an Iron Man account, you can always buy powerful mons. You like tennis? I love tennis. Me and my wife actually just played tennis for the first time in like a year recently. Tennis is so fun. I love sports. I hate going to the gym. I hate exercising at the gym. Has always felt so monotonous and mundane and unfun to me, even though it's obviously so good for you. I love trying to get exercise through sports when I can. Yeah, me and my wife went to play tennis recently, and it's so... I was honestly happy we weren't as bad as I expected not playing for a long time. It was fun, man. Breloom is a better catching Pokemon, but you need... If you're going to be a true endgame PokeMMO player, Breloom or Parasect, who's better... The reality is Breloom's a better catching Pokemon, but Parasect has the damp ability. So you can have a damp Parasect with hidden ability, right? The reality is that endgame PokeMMO, you want one of each. At least one of each. You want one catching Breloom with Poison Heal, False Swipe, Toxic Orb, etc., etc. One Smeargle with Soak, Spore, False Swipe, maybe Sweet Scent. The fourth move is very option. You can do a lot of things with the fourth move, and then you also want a damp Parasect for Explosion Mon. So you really want damp Parasect, Breloom, Smeargle. You want one of each at endgame PokeMMO. I need to do an updated video on like utility Pokemon. That is one like guide that I don't think I've done enough on in videos, so I'd love to touch that more at some point. You can do certain imprisoned mons for that's like very specific. For teleport, I just recommend like Arena Trap Dud Trio. Like Arena Trap Dud Trio is gonna solve that a lot easier than having to get a specific imprisoned teleport, in my opinion, social. But no, it's a great question. With Shiny Charm and Donator status, is it added? Yes. No, it's a great question. I believe it is 1 in 24,300. No, it's a great question to know how that layering works. Anxiety. It's you get the 10% on top of the 10% boost, not on the base 30%. It's not like 20% flat off. That's a great question. It's an important one to know, you know, for shunting. There's nothing wrong with Imprisoned Teleport Smeargle. Like, if you like it, don't get me wrong. Go ahead and, you know, it's just a lot to build. If you already have one, hell yeah. I wouldn't recommend building one if you want. I would just use a Arena Trap Mon. I think it's something, yeah, it's very rare. Nick, good luck to you. Yeah, there you go. That's a cool one, Knack. There's cool options like that for sure, for sure. All right, I've been live for a little over 3 hours. I'm not ending stream. Don't worry. I'm excited to be back to streaming and try to stream a fair bit today. I'm not ending. Don't worry about that. But I do want to go ahead and go cook a quick lunch. I'm going to go make a few. I'm just going to make a few hot dogs, I think. I'm going to go make a quick little lunch and check the mail. So I'll be right back, guys. I'll see you in probably 3 to 5 minutes. I'll be back as soon as I can, okay? Quick restroom break, stretch break. Take your breaks, boys. See you guys in 5 minutes. All right, we are finally so back, dude. Dude, I've been having so much fucking fun today. I hope you guys have been enjoying the stream. Dude, I honestly feel so good to be back. There's nothing like making you appreciate something you love than like taking a break from it. I'm really glad I took that break from streaming, and I'm just so fucking... Nah, no magic cards in the mail. Nothing today. There should be some coming up. I ordered some yesterday. Some really niche, cool ones. What was this clip for? One sec. Let me check. Was this the spin rack catch? Brothermore Parasect, who's better? It was the, yeah, catching Mon. Okay. I have the most American lunch of all time. I'm going to be so honest. I do. So, yeah, you're either going to cower away in fear or be like yum yum nostalgia and deliciousness. Not only am I eating hot dogs, one with ketchup, one with mustard, and it's Nathan's hot dogs, the good hot dogs that Joey Chestnut eats, Giga Chad. I also have a little bit of potato salad and macaroni salad, which calling these salad is once again the most American. Why do we call? Why do we use that word for them? Why do we call that salad? That's hilarious. But fuck, man, is it good? With me vomit, dude. I understand if a Bertopian was like, potato salad looks disgusting, I'd be like, I get it. I'm not gonna sit. I totally have a bite, bro. Have a bite. It's so good. I get it, man. Yeah, no. I'm not even gonna sit here and defend. Dude, I get it, man. I totally get it. I love potato salad, but I'm not gonna pretend it's the, you know, culinary pace of the world. Very simple dogs today. One with mustard, one with ketchup. When's the basketball stream? Dude, I'm so... it's been fun. I'm so ass at basketball now. I don't know if that's happened, man. Your food's literally illegal around the world. Hey, I'm lucky I don't live in a fucking place that bans unhealthy food. I'm glad I can make my own decisions. Plus, you guys ban it and you're still fat. Unlucky. At least we have it legal and we're fat. You know? Imagine eating shitty food and still being fat. Let alone, like, at least we're fat because our food's so tasty. I'm not fat. Okay, not literally you. When we're talking about the world, okay, come on. It's like 60, is it like 73% of Americans are obese and like 63% of Europeans? It's not that, dude, we're all fat now, okay? I don't know what to tell, like, it's not a Omega Law, you know. I can't speak on the dye shit. I just don't know. A lot of people will be like, oh yeah, but I'm not going to speak out of my depth. I just don't know. Well, Blaze, true. What's really played? I grew up playing like just backyard sports. I never played for an official team, but I played a lot of basketball, a lot of football, baseball. I loved sports, man. I was definitely a kid who was out there just like 12, 14 hours a day, like playing sports. I fucking loved it so much, man. Good for you, Terate. Good for you, man. For a shiny Pokemon, you generally just want to spam balls and don't bait or rock at all. Ball only is the best catching method, but if you're like shiny or if you're like catching for profit, like Magikarps, you generally want to rock and then ball. But ball only is the best, like, yeah. Normal football or American rugby? American football. What the fuck are you? Those two things make... You mean soccer or... Don't... What? Why are we getting all these Bertopians? Which is fine. I can't... What are we doing? I'm getting rage baited today. What is happening? We're like doing the same debates we've done 50 times. Bertopians used to call it soccer. Bertopians invented the word soccer. And then we invented football, and Britopian said, that's a cool name for a sport. We're going to take that. If you are a Britopian who still doesn't know the actual history that you stole the word football from us after you called it football, or sorry, soccer, for 100 years, and then we invented a sport called football, and you were like, oh, interesting, pog. No, bro, no, fucker, it's soccer. You used to call it soccer. Yeah, Britopians is very funny. It's literally like the biggest gaslight in history. I don't think that's even true. I've heard some of you guys murmuring arguments about that. I don't even think that's true, Clarko. The official title is all that. Even if it's like, so if it was slang called football for like a while, sure, but if the official name of the sport is called the Association of Soccer, it's fucking soccer. If in America football was called handball by like a lot of people, but it was called the NFL, National Football, it's still football, you know? That's my take. And I'd have to look into, I don't know if that claim is true. You're baiting the argument? I kind of am. I'm getting baited today. Sam Antics. Sam Antics is really good. Sam Antics, at it again. American football is a lot of what I played because I'm from America. If a British person told me, oh yeah, I grew up playing football, I'd be like, okay, you grew up playing, that's cool, man. If an American, okay, why is it also British person tries to empathize with someone outside of their country, challenge level impossible? If an American tells you they grew up playing football, they probably grew up playing American football. How is that hard for your brain to understand? If a British person told me I grew up playing football, bruv, I'd be like, okay, they mean soccer in my language. Why is that hard? Why British person tries to learn empathy, challenge level impossible? Fraught, perfect timing. What's up? No, what's up, dude? It's the best time for the raid. How you doing, Cam? I'm eating my lunch. I'm eating my Daytona meal of hot dog and potato salad. Cat's Britopian rage baiting me. It's a good day. Average American thought. If the average American thought is to translate different cultures on that Britopians aren't able to do, then yes, that is the... Don't call average American smart, okay? We're not... Wait a minute. You're giving us too much credit. Table tennis or ping pong? I say ping pong, but if someone told me table tennis, my brain would just convert. I wouldn't be like, do you mean ping pong? If someone said, that would be fucking insane. Stop being a nerd emoji, bro. Just comprehend words. Words are meant to portray a meaning. If they still portray that meaning, there is no reason to get lost in the semantics, and fucking it's so cringe. No, Clark, but maybe it's somewhere. I don't know. What's the difference between American football and rugby? They're very, very, very different sports. Rugby is no pads. Rugby is more like ultimate frisbee than football. They're very, 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 very different. It's the same ass thing. It's very different. Rugby is men's American football. No, it's not. We're rage baiting. We're either rage baiting or you've never played. I had a friend who played rugby in college. Okay, rugby and football are very different sports. If you think they're the same, you're trolling. They're like somewhat similar, but still very. You either don't play sports, have no idea what the fuck. It's actually so dumb. You're so wrong. Okay, so you're just doing the chaotic build bloodline. You're just rage baiting. That's a fair way to put it. I would, yeah. Rugby to me is like ultimate frisbee football is the best way to describe it. Yeah, someone said 100 Americans versus 100 Britopians. Bro, 10 Americans. Yeah, give me 10 Americans versus 100 Brittopians, we clear every time. Like, I don't even, like, it's not even close. Give me, like, 2 Florida men, 1 Pennsylvania chicken farmer, 1 Midwest guy from Wisconsin, 1 Midwest guy from Michigan, both with a brewski in their hands. Like, this is not even close. Give me two corn farmers. Americans are definitely in the Brits. Oh, okay. We're both soft. We have Eddie Hall. Okay, we didn't say Eddie Hall. Okay, if you have Eddie Hall, it's a little. I'll give you that. Okay. Britopians, I'll even give you. Britopians might even be physically okay. I don't think that's true. Americans are too soft. Have you seen the Brits? I've seen the Brits. Okay, what the Brits do is they might even be physically tougher than Americans. I have no idea. I'm not gonna. I doubt it, but that's a. I don't. We're probably pretty equal. Who cares? Okay. I have seen the Brits, and I've seen the Brits be like, "Oi, bruv, I don't care. It's just banter. It's just banter. Oi, bruv, I don't care." Blah blah blah, and then go home and like fucking hire an assassin to like kill your mom. Like, I don't know what. This is gonna sound. The lack of emotional intelligence of men in Britopia drives me fucking crazy. There are so many men in Britopia who will be like, "Yeah, I'm not offended. I'm actually like." Why do you guys say that? Britopian men are the only people I've ever seen who constantly say the phrase, "I'm not offended." Why would you constantly say that? If like, that makes me feel like you're offended. Like what? I'm just trying to chicken on you. It's okay to be. Britopian men are so afraid of emotions. It's so bad. I've never seen people more be like, "Oh, it's just banter, bro. It's just banter," but then actually have their feelings hurt, which is okay. But just say that. Be like, "You know what? That hurt my feelings. That's a boundary I'm gonna draw." Like. The lack of emotional intelligence in certain Britopian men is fucking. It reminds me of like Midwest. Like it's crazy. It's really bad. That is one thing that we need to like work on. It's really, really bad. That shit tilts me. Anyways, we're drawing generalizations. We should get off the fucking. We've had enough of the region versus region talk. We have enough conflict. We're fine. We're all people at the end of the day. We all have different positives and negatives due to different cultural elements. Fucking Arceus knows we have a lot of problems in the US. like, you know, like, I'm not trying to, yeah, anyways. It's just banter, yeah. Was the American who's American in battle? Let me see this. Americans versus Brits. Yeah, this is crazy. This is a crazy picture. Holy shit. It's just banter. Oh my goodness. Anyways. Or quite the opposite. I feel like most British men are the most sensitive men I've ever met in my entire life, which is fine, but they don't admit it. And that's like what's really infuriating. It's the on average. Sorry, I don't like, I want to stop memeing on. I want to stop memeing on Britopians because all the Britopians, the problem is all the Britopians that hang out here are chill as fuck. If you can get past, it's like Americans who can get past when people critique America, then you're the chillest Americans, right? It's the ones who like freak out over every little critique that are annoying, right? Same way with like Britopian, yeah, like, you know, like it's the same. It's fun to tilt though a little bit. The Britopians who hang out here who can deal with like the critique, whether they agree with it or not, you know, America sucks in some aspects. I think we're doing some cool stuff, but it's definitely a rough time period. Taking a few steps back right now, which is, you know, hopefully we clean that up. But I don't know, modern medicine. You know, there's some we just have to cling to like cling to the positives. Modern medicine's pretty cool, right, guys? Like, you know, that's pretty based. Undefeated in the NFL. Okay, based. Become a Karen? Yeah, no, that's, yeah. What's the... I respect that. I don't... We're gonna get too... I don't want to get political. I don't think America sucks, but I think it has problems that suck. And I think people should be able to say America sucks. That's like the, you know, that's the important thing, whatever. But hell yeah, bro. There's more the ones that are saying offensive things that are really sensitive. It's just banter for their own comments. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's so fair. If it, dude, I mean, you're doing it right now, Jaden. Like that's the if you're the Britopians that are like, you know what, like it's okay, like that's based. Like you're doing the base shit of like. I'd love. Maybe I just need to meet more Britopians who are openly sensitive. I meet so many Britopians that are like, it's just banter, bruv. It's probably getting better. This is also just. I probably shouldn't isolate this to Britopian men. This is just men in general. A lot of men are like, oh, that doesn't offend me, blah blah blah. But like, meanwhile, their feelings are hurt because they've been trained they can't share their feelings are hurt. You know. So maybe that's just a you know. I wouldn't go that far, but I get you. I get the. I wouldn't go that far. I don't know if I agree with all that, but I get it. I'm hopeful, okay? Maybe I'm just a hopeful naivist, okay? Are you just assuming their feelings are hurt? Well, yeah, but everything, an assumption does not make it wrong, right? If you go, hey bro, like how are you doing today? Like goofball. And let's say goofball, obviously this is a dumb, funny, extreme example. Let's say the word goofball hurts their feelings, right? And I'm like, oh, they like look disgruntled. Hopefully we have the emotional intelligence to see. I am assuming their feelings are hurt, of course, but you don't know that for sure, right? Yeah, that's your anecdotal. I'm just saying, okay, I'm sharing my anecdotes. You don't need to refute with. There are definitely friend groups of guys. Let's say growing up in high school, I think you're just way more. You don't give a fuck. Like in school, tons of guy friends say the most dumb shit, and it's whatever. But I've run into so many Britopians where I've argued with them, disagree with them, and they do get hurt. Their feelings hurt, but they like don't admit it, and it's really frustrating because they'll act and behave in different ways afterwards, and we'll have a different relationship afterwards, as opposed to just solving the problem. This is just a people thing as well. But anyways, yeah, no, yeah, you can usually tell when dude, I get upset. Like I get upset all the time. I'm upset right now a little bit, you know, like a percentage. You know, it's not a bad thing to be upset. I feel like it's been trained, especially men, and people can't share when they're upset, and that's crazy. How do you solve any problems? What's up, Shernu? Just unproductive discussion, you know? Bro, there's nothing to talk about while going for Zapdos. We just get into the dumbest shit. Yeah, I'm probably 10% upset right now, you know? As he chomps to Glizzy, hell yeah, man. Yeah, guys gotta work on their emotional intelligence. Like, come on, guys. This is smarter. Guys, we gotta get a lot smarter. We gotta up our EQ, guys. Come on. Anyways. Okay, I'm eating lunch. I don't know if it's comfort eating. Come on. Or EQ? Yeah. Yes, that's a great. You nailed it, Underworld. Yeah. Is that Joey? I fucking wish, bro. Dude, there's a lot of food eating challenges where I'm like, you know what? I think I could do that. Like a 6-pound burrito, I could fucking crush that, no problem. I've seen a lot of food eating challenges where I'm like, you know what? I could do that. Pretty much everything Joey Chestnut has done, I'm like, there is no world where I can do that. They're very obvious, but like, I don't know, man. It's pretty like, there's some food challenges I see. There's one that's like 8,000 or 9,000 calories of pizza, right? Bro, I've literally done that before. That's easy work. Literally just dinner for me, like not a problem, right? Then I see Joey Chestnut eat like 80 hot dogs. And dude, that's ludicrous. Like that's probably like 300 calories a hot dog. Dude, I can eat. I feel like I can eat not even above average, a lot more than the average person. I cannot get anywhere close to like 14K or 24,000 calories in a sitting. That's unbelievable. I feel like the most I could do is like 12 to 14K calories in a sitting. And that's like, in my opinion, like pretty remarkable. 24K is just out of this world. Like it's so crazy. I liked 28 Years Later. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was the best in the franchise, honestly. It's also the start of a new trilogy, which is cool. Yeah, yeah, Legion. Dude, it's crazy, man. What's the other? Dude, there was some... I should do movie takes in a sec. There was someone who ate a 13-pound burrito on, like, Instagram. And I was like, that's... I can't even... Like, that's unfathomable to me. I love eating. And I can eat, like... A 13-pound burrito is ridiculous. That's so much food. I feel like 6 pounds is where I... Maybe, like, 6 to, like, maybe... I don't even know if I could... I think 6 is where I tap out. It's unbelievable. No, that's crazy. I didn't even know that, Oso. That's wild. Not gonna lie. Wait, that's awesome. I don't... Wait, I haven't... No spoilers, swear. One day I'll watch it. I heard season 3 of Squid Game is not good. I mean, I'll look at the... What's his name, swears? I'll look up his thing or whatever. Wasn't hitting K easily? Dude, I respect that. It does depend on the food for sure, Broby. Bro, I could not... Ice cream might be one of the hardest foods for me to, like, eat, like, for a food challenge. I can eat a lot of ice cream, but, like, I don't know if I could ever eat... Now, I'm not trying to be like, oh my god, I just couldn't eat... I eat a lot of food. I'm not trying to, like, skinny bait where I'm like, oh my god, you guys eat a whole pint of ice cream? I just couldn't do that. That's not what I'm saying, okay? I eat fucking, like... I've done insane amounts of food, okay? But I don't know if I could eat more than, like, half a thing of ice cream. Like, even at my... I can't do a whole... Like, one of the most difficult food challenges I ever saw was, the man vs. food guy do the sink of ice cream. Think of... Do you know what I'm talking about? Let me find this. This was literally, like, one of the hardest food challenges I've ever... This is insane. I love a food challenge. But this is, like, next level. Let me grab it really quick. Kitchen sink ice cream. Like, this is so much, man. I love a food challenge. And I feel pretty competent. What the fuck is this? I cannot do this. Like, I feel overly confident in my ability to do a fair amount of food challenges. I could not touch this with a 10-foot pole. This is so much. Yeah, this makes me feel... Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's just a big milkshake. This is probably like 6 cartons of ice cream minimum. I wonder if they say actually how many, like... It's 7 pounds of ice cream. With like a giant brownie at the bottom. It's fucking... That's unbelievable. Like... Yeah, this shit makes me... I love a food challenge. This is the one that stood out to me as like, this makes me sick. I respect it. I really do. It's just not... That one's too much for me. A blender and a straw? How gross is that gonna be? Again, I respect it. Yeah. It looks excessive. It's a food challenge. It's gonna be, you know, that's gonna be excessive. Yeah. Or the chicken. I don't know if I could. You guys are fucking... I respect it. I couldn't do 7 pounds of chicken. That's so filling. I could do 7 pounds of pizza. Easy. Like, I could do, like, there's certain things I could, like, 7-pound burrito, pizza. I could do you know. I've done, it's a food challenge. It's gonna be, yeah, diabetes in a pit. Yeah. Okay, Sim. Okay. Anyways. What's the other... Shut up. Okay. I don't know what I was expecting. Anyways. Some of the most food I've ever eaten, and it wasn't even a challenge. I was just doing it because I was hungry. Was at a sushi buffet. I only ate rolls instead of, I usually do like steak hibachi and blah, blah, blah. I ate 14 sushi rolls at a sushi buffet. That was one of the most I've ever eaten just for me. Like, that was... I worked out. I fasted all day. I worked out a lot of the morning. And then it's gotta be a record. I can fucking crush food, bro. I feel like I probably should just start doing food what's the average? How many gasoline fries? I spit that one out, so not even one. That shit was fucking gross. you want to do. It helps me. You shouldn't fast for like a super long time because it like shrinks your stomach, right? But yeah, that's the meme, right? Like full rolls. 14, not pieces, 14 rolls. Yeah, it's like, each roll is like, I want to say 12 pieces. I want to say each roll is 12 to 14, 12 to 16 pieces or whatever. What's the, yeah, 14 rolls. Average calories in a sushi roll. I don't know how this place stays, this sushi buffet stays open with people like me around, bro. It's $26 a person, and then I eat like 12 rolls. Like, I don't know how they stay open, bro. I don't know how they can afford people like me. I feel bad, but it's my favorite restaurant. Okay. In general, let's see. This is saying rolls are like 6 pieces. I feel like these are like at least 12 because it's like 6 and then 2s of, yeah. I want to say these rolls are at least 10 to whatever pieces. So that's, these are per 6 pieces. The average sushi roll is like 300 calories per 6 pieces. Let's say each is around 6, so it's like 600 calories a roll times 14. So yeah, which that math checks out. I feel like my limit on calories in a sitting, I could probably do about 8 to 10k. That checks out. That with my understanding of how much I can eat. But Joey Chestnut is doing like 24k in a sitting. It's like unbelievable. We went to sushi buffet just recently, Oso. Yeah, during the break. Yeah, we also went to, we got some good little memers. Last time we had a good, we had like a good fish bowl. I already talked about it on stream a little bit. That was really fucking nice. Hope you enjoyed it. It's more so for, okay, I gotta take her somewhere. I'm gonna be honest with you, Oso. It's more so for, I love that place. It's more so for me. I need to take her to, there's another sushi place that I will take her to that she really wants to go to. I can't say the name of it, but it's not a buffet. It's like a night. So I'll take her to that, Oso. We've been planning that for a while. We even went one day, Oso, but they were closed on Tuesday. Dude, what the fuck? Okay. I get it. I'm not trying to, I'm selfishly. No, yeah. No. Oh, so yeah. Don't worry. Yeah. We'll do. Yeah. I get it, okay? Yeah, the one place that I'm gonna, yeah, most of the stuff, yeah. Yes, no, that's the Legion, that's the memes. I prefer all you can eat sushi because the price efficiency is just so good. But I'm just gonna have to not go to this place while that hungry. I'm not gonna eat 14 rolls at an order, but with fucking $20 per roll sushi place. Like, no thanks. I'm gonna do 1, maybe 2, and that's like the, you know, that's the meme. Yeah. I was saying something. Oh yeah. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Okay. I respect it, dude. It's not the restaurants or businesses' fault. It makes total efficiency sense to close on your slowest days. A lot of restaurants and a lot of stores, instead of being closed like Saturday, Sunday, a lot of places have started being closed on like Tuesday, Wednesday, which makes a lot of sense. But fuck, man, I'm like, I hate going to a restaurant on like Tuesday at like 2 p.m. like peak, and they're just fucking closed. And it's like, what the fuck are we doing? I want lunch on a you know? Anyways, that's a selfish complaint. Yeah, if you want to support this stream and get yourself some fresh food for not an arm and a leg, HelloFresh, first link in the description. One of the best places to support the stream. Get some cool meals delivered straight to your door. Yes, movie takes. Thank you. What have I haven't done 28 years. No, I did do 28 years later. I think the last movie I talked about on stream was Elio, right? I think so. I don't have that many movie takes to talk about, honestly. I've only watched 4 movies. I actually watched less movies. I've been watching a lot less movies. All right, it is time for either your favorite or least favorite part of the stream recap. It is time for the movie Patrouski takes. If this is not your cup of tea, I totally get it. Feel free to skip with the timestamps, but these are my opinions, my personal takes on some movies that I've watched recently. I've been really into movies. I've been watching a lot of movies. I'm not a movie guy by any means. I just like watching movies. I don't know a whole lot about movies. I just enjoy them. That's it. I use Letterboxd to track all the movies that I've watched and give all my ratings. So if you want to follow me on Letterboxd to see what movies I've been watching, I love seeing other people's movie recommendations. I love adding stuff to my watch list. There's so many amazing pieces of media out there to watch, and it's been cool to really put a little bit more effort and care about watching them. So let's jump into it. I finally watched, I didn't even finish it. I finally watched part of the Tomb Raider movie. I've wanted to watch this movie forever, okay? I've wanted to watch it for a very, very long time. It has Angelina Jolie, I believe, as the lead. This movie is, maybe it's my Zoomer brain, so boring and nothing. It's so bad. I grew up playing a little bit of Tomb Raider, not a whole lot, but a little bit of Tomb Raider. It was a little too hard for me growing up. This movie is, I gave it a one-line review, which I almost never do. Unwatchable. I gave it a half star, which is a 1 out of 10, and moved on. Do not watch Tomb Raider. I mean, maybe you should to watch it to see for yourself. Maybe I'm missing something. Man, that is terrible. There's like a 2018 or newer Tomb Raider movie that I'd love to give a chance. Yes, absolutely. Next up, I saw F1, the F1 movie with Brad Pitt in theaters. This movie is really weird, actually. It has really high highs. Almost all of the racetrack scenes are like amazing. The camera work, the audio, the dialogue, the sound layering, the insane shot. Every single shot, every single scene where they're in a race is like a 5 out of 5. Like, I actually almost feel like if the movie was just the racing scenes, it would be like a 10 out of 10 perfect movie. But there's so many other weird sections that bring it down. All the dialogue, there's a lot of weird songs that play. My wife didn't notice it, but we saw this in theaters. There's some songs that play that sound like copyright free, like they're just like the most unfitting song for the dialogue that's happening. And apparently some people agree with that take. My wife didn't notice it, but apparently some people agree with that, and there was some other people critiquing that on it, which is cool to see. It's cool to be heard. Like, I was the only one who noticed that, which is nice. A lot of the conversation scenes just lacked any sorts of intensity and seriousness. All of the racetrack scenes were so serious, and then all the dialogue scenes were goofy. That's the best way to describe F1. If you like F1 and you like racing, I feel like you would like this movie, but I don't know shit about F1. I don't know shit about racing. It's cool to like. I really liked Rush with who is that? Chris, not Pine. Hemsworth, the Thor. Yeah, Rush is great. I recommend Rush. Great, a much better movie than this, in my opinion. But once again, this movie is worth watching, I would say. Maybe not in theaters. Maybe it is. I think this movie might be worth watching in theaters, even though I gave it a 3.5. It's like 3.5. It's a 7 out of 10. It's still a good rating. It's just so fun, and the racing scenes are so good. I think it's still worth watching. This was, to be fair, one of the worst. Me and my wife have a movie pass at our local theater, so we go and see like a bunch of movies at theaters every single month for one flat price, which is awesome. This was the first time, for some reason, the F1 fans are fucking terrible. Oh my God. This was the first movie we have seen in theaters where the audience was horrible. People were talking throughout the entire movie, and not just one, like 4 or 5 different groups of people were talking through the entire movie. There was a kid, he was a kid, so I don't blame him as much. There was a kid who was like slamming his legs on the chair. His parents probably should have asked him, but like kids. It's a 2.5 hour movie. Kids get antsy. It's something to note, but I'm not going to be mad at him. That's a little silly, right? But holy fuck, dude. The people talking was insane. And then, one girl was fucking hitting the Benjamin, bro. She must have been in Blinkerton, I guess, bro. She fucking clapped. Not at the end of the movie. Not at the end. When they crossed the finish line in a race, She was the only person in the theater who started clapping. I lost my mind. It ruined the entire sound design of the most important climax of in the movie. They cut the sound during like the final big race when it goes silent. And this fucking woman, I was about to fucking tweak out. She literally ruined the sound design at the most important climax part of the movie. So that was insane. This was the worst theater experience I've had, unfortunately, and that might have affected my review of the movie. Worth saying. Still a really fun movie. F1 feels like a very high quality fun movie. It's not gonna teach you anything, in my opinion, to, you know, like maybe basics, but it's good. It's good. It's fun. Whatever, right? It's funny that F1 is like a very serious movie. It gets a 3.5, which is a 7 out of 10, and Megan 2 gets a 6 out of 10 or a 3. I'm a Megan supporter, man. Megan 1, you have to know what you're getting into, okay? If someone tells you, hey, do you want to go watch a horror movie with me? And it's like Megan 1 or Megan 2, you need to tell them, shut the fuck up. It's a comedy. What are you talking? Megan 1 and 2 are like satire, dumb. They are good. They are like the perfect examples of good, bad movies, if that makes sense. Megan 1 and Megan 2 are very fun. I really like them. They're just fun, dumb, good movies. But if you go into it expecting a horror movie, you're gonna be like cooked. Like, I have a horror movie expert friend who and was like really not into Megan, which makes sense. He had a different objective, a different goal going into the movie. You have to expect the stupidest movie imaginable when watching Megan 2. There's a line. This isn't the trailer, so it's not a spoiler. In Megan 2, it's a good bad movie. My wife and all of my friends were like, no, that's not a good bad movie. That's just a good movie. And I was like, I love you all very much. There's a line in that movie where the main character says, hold on to your vaginas. I don't think it's possible to have a good movie that has that dialogue. It's a good bad movie, and that's okay. Arguing it's a good movie is kind of crazy. I respect it. You know, live your truth. What a goated line. It's something. It's a good bad movie, okay? Megan 2 is very fun and stupid. It's like Dumb and Dumber. Think of Megan 2 as Dumb and Dumber, okay? Good bad movie. I think it's worth the watch. Probably not in theaters. I would not recommend watching Megan 1 or 2 in theaters. I watched them at home with friends, have some wine. Perfect wine with friends movie at home. That's what Megan's about. The Dictator, Sacha Baron Cohen, the Borat King, Borat 1 and 2. I think Borat 1 and 2. I think Borat 2 is better than Borat 1. I love both of them so much. The Dictator is solid. It's same vein, very similar thing. I don't think it's as good as Borat, but very, very good. It's a 3. The worst thing is Sacha Baron Cohen's just funny. The worst thing you're ever gonna have, if you watch any Sacha Baron Cohen movie, I don't know, to be fair, maybe not Bruno. I have to rewatch Bruno. That one may not be good, but I have to, it's been a long time. The worst case scenario, you're going to walk out of that with at least a few laughs. And usually he's like so absurdist where like, even if the movie's terrible, you'll at least have like 2, maybe 3 like out loud bursts of laughter, which is pretty impressive. So I think The Dictator is good. I gave it a 3 out of 5, 6 out of 10. I think it's worth the watch. 2012-ish older movie. Has sadly aged extremely well, is what I'll say. It has aged maybe better than ever. It's very good. All right, there you go. I think Twilight is a great example of a good bad movie. I respect that so much. Dude, the baseball scene. Okay, the baseball scene in Twilight might be the best example of a good bad scene. That scene is so dumb. But how fun is it, bro? It's so fun. The Dictators are, dude. I love Anna Faris. I didn't realize fucking Sacha Baron Cohen and Anna Faris would have a little, dude. I love them. What's up? You got nice shirt. That's a cool shirt. You got beef with my Megan 2. I'm not slandering Megan 2. I gave it a 6 out of 10. It's a really good, fun, bad movie. It's not. It cannot be a good movie with the lines that it has. It had a couple lines like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. So you know. But we have to rewatch. We should rewatch it and then we could judge it again. You can't say. My wife just said I thought Megan 2 was going to be more vagina heavy, to be honest. I was pleasantly surprised. There's no way you mean that. You're rage baiting. You're from the bottom of you're rage baiting. There's no shot. That's crazy. Baseball scene is goated. Megan 2 is a good fun movie. There was Omega 1. It was kind of a change. That's fair. You're so dumb, Clarko. My British term. W rage bait. It is W rage bait.
It's not rape.
It is W rage bait. I do. I need to rewatch. Bruno might be terrible. I need to rewatch Bruno. I would rewatch Megan. Rewatching Megan 2 in theaters is pretty fucking funny to me. That is an insane movie. That is an insane movie to watch twice in theaters. True. Was it Friendship we watched twice in theaters? I almost wanted to watch it a third time, but I don't know if we did we? I would have watched that a third time. That movie was good. It really grew on me. What's up? Oh, I think I do. Dude, Tom? Okay. Tom, I respect you so much. I just like this spot because the shiny options. Brand sell. That's it. You can hunt pretty much anywhere in Kanto for the most part. I keep hearing about K-pop Demon Hunters. I haven't seen it. I keep hearing about it. Yeah, that's kind of Darth Rune. I think you might be right. I want to rewatch it because I watched Bruno growing up, which is an insane movie to watch growing up. There's a scene where they just helicopter a dick in the camera. Like I'm not. Sacha Baron Cohen loves to show dick. I kind of respect it because like movies will casually show boobs all the time. Sacha Baron Cohen puts a dick in like all of his movies. It's kind of based. It's kind of funny. Oh, Tom, dude, you doing the US States quiz and getting a 44%? You could have just kept that a secret. I kind of respect. You could have just not said anything. I respect you being honest. Show Hog? No, that's a movie, not a Patrouski stream. You're getting it confused. Dude, I respect if someone told me they gave F1 like I respect it. Chill Barbarian. I definitely I could see it. I'm not gonna sit here and I would never say, oh, I can't believe, you know. There are certain movies where I'd be like, wow, I'm really you know. But I could totally, it's totally reasonable, you know. That is also probably why you gotta turn it into a flame. Me showing Tom respect and appreciation. Clarko turning it into a flame towards me. You're not wrong, to be fair, which is pretty funny. Is that Monkey? Of course it's Monkey. What's up, Monkey Business? It would be cool to see what states. Was there an alpha? Someone said it earlier. Alpha Minen Hoenn. I probably do want to go to that. Beware of Covet stealing Toxic Orb. Good fucking dude. My Discord, people in my Discord have gotten so amazing at the information on the alpha stuff is so good. It's so crazy, actually. I will not post it, dude. I respect it. Good luck to you, books. Monkey, what's up, Barrels? Dude, they're actually so good, Chameleon. It's actually so crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Is it Psycho who? Yeah, I didn't know who made that addition, but it's so good. Oh, I did not, homie. What's up, man? That shit is so fucking... Yeah, my Discord is goated, but it's because you know, I wish I said it's not... I don't do shit in my Discord. My Discord is goated because of the mods and the people. Okay, Maryland first try. Let's go, Tom. No, is that true? Oh, are there actually Gen 10 leaks? Holy fuck. I don't know if we can talk about that on stream because usually Nintendo goes pretty crazy over stuff like that, but I'm happy to hear it. Yeah, that's crazy, Barrels. How do you get... okay, that's impressive. Getting Rhode Island correct as a Protopian. That's just impressive. Okay, let me I think we're just good for the alpha, actually, aren't we? Yeah, we're just good, probably. Okay. I have everything I need on me for the alpha catch. Yeah, Tom passively learning the states from watching me do the states quiz. Giga Chad, that's based. Oh, freak. This is classic. It is, dude. I want to start. This is probably overly ambitious. Let's just go from Slateport, I think. We go from here. I learned nothing from you. Come on. We've gotten better, dude. Oso's taught me memers. You at least learn Pokemon from me, okay? Come on. Let's be honest. Is it on the bike route? Do I need to, like... Or is it over here? This is over here. Okay, pog. Easy peasy, easy peasy. I need cut. Oops. Anybody can learn cut? You teach my shiny Beedrill cut, sure. HM Beedrill, apologies. You can't even beat Brock. How are we? Okay, it's one of those days I see chat. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, we're to Alpha Plusle. Or we have ourselves an Alpha Minen encounter over on the Iron Man account. Fairy Egg Group, great breeder. Let's see if it's hopefully males. It's female, so let's see how these IVs come out. Good breeder at least. Could be a good raid Pokemon with the plus ability or whatever. This Volt Absorb. It's honestly kind of nice. Nice discharge, nerd. That's what I said to yo mama. Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyways. I need to watch. I don't want to bring in my Breadlooms. I don't want to let it covet my Toxic Orb. Yep, there's the covet. Nice Quick Claw, nerd. That'll actually be kind of annoying, to be fair. Superpower this thing. What if I could thief the Quick Claw back? It's kind of funny. Stop coveting me, Turbo Nerd. I'm thiefing that shit back. No. No. Oh, I could go Breadloom now, though, because it already has an item. Okay, I should have done that. Oops. Now it's gonna fucking stop Quick Claw procking, you fuck. This Quick Claw is actually a fucking problem. This is so annoying. It's kind of hilarious, honestly. Probably should have thrown a Pokeball on with the spin to lower the stats, but whatever. We're not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna worry about it. We're chilling. Get false swiped, nerd. It has no heal, right? Discharge Grass Knot. Yep, no heal. Okay, so we should be good. We just false swipe it down to 1 HP. Get false swiped, nerd. Grass Knot, sure. Okay. No, yeah, base. 75% is Omega passing. That's pretty good if you ask me. That's not even... Bro, if you get a 50%, that's basically passing because no kid left behind, okay? So 70%, 5% is Omega passing. That's basically an A in the American education system, okay? Giga Chad. Now it's poison. Yeah, that dude, that's the fear. Yeah, we should be good. Oh, the 20? Yeah, dude, it's amazing, you lab, isn't it? Okay, wait a minute. Okay. All right, that was a really easy lucky catch. Let's see some good IVs while we're at it. Why not? I'll take it. That was a really quick alpha, so you know what? Not too shabby. Let's head straight back to Zapdos jail, fellas. Surely it can't last forever. Surely Zapdos jail can only last so long, right, chat? This is getting pretty rough. Hey, a pass is a pass, Barbarian. It's all that matters, man. Good for you. We take those, man. We take those. Wait, this is, guys, as an awesome name. Tangent Enjoyer. Wait, somebody get this guy in the stream ASAP. That's a banger name. Tangent Enjoyer is so good. That's Omega Ruby, but with a RUBI. Kind of cute. Getting distracted by it's been really nice. Honestly, beautiful quality of life change just to see all the different cool usernames around now that the username reset happened. Everybody has like really good usernames now. Instead of like Dragon Slayer XXX73, which to be fair, that sounds pretty dope, but you know what I mean. Username hater. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you already have the most perfect username, Jehovah's Thickness. Why would you ever want to possibly upgrade that? Oh, so yeah, so true, man. And what I mean by that is, please fucking get a better username. That's cool. Wow, that's fucking awesome, dude. Congratulations. The fact that it was still available is really impressive. There's a lot of really good usernames still available. Kelly WWE. What is? I don't know why I'm noticing you. Okay, usernames are standing out to me right now. Yo, nice, Tom. Huge. All that matters. I mean, that's fair. Valid. Yeah, that's awesome, Social. Dude, it's Oso might be the most, like, he loves his unhinged usernames. Is it on, I don't want to dox here. I think it's on Golf with Your Friends. His name is like the Body Snatcher or something like it, like something insane. Okay, Glizzy McGuire is just a good name. I would not flame Glizzy McGuire. That's a banger. Okay, I forgot the first part is Young Stroker. Like what are we, dude? What? Talk about a menacing name. If I saw that in my Dota game, I might dodge. Like, that's... Jesus, dude. In any game, I would dodge. I'm dodging that teammate for sure. OT caught? That's fucking cool, Pseudo. That's very cool, man. I miss the era. Wasn't there an era on League of Legends where like every top streamer, they would have an alt account and their name would be like Andy123, like something really dumb, like Chicken Burger 73. I feel like there used to be like I missed that era of League. Was it Rat? There was a few people that popularized that. Was it Rat IRL? Best League usernames. There's a few people that would just have the dumbest usernames, and I fucking loved it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, as much as I meme on League of Legends, they have pretty good username game over there. No, Glizzy McGuire is good. It's too good. Yeah, keep that. Fuck, that one's on secret memes. Dude, okay. One of the underrated best parts of Steam is you can constantly, well, it's annoying, but you can constantly change your name because you never know who's on your friends list, but it is kind of base, you know. Dude, good luck to you, PP. That's insane to say out loud, but congratulations on completing Hoenn today, man. That's getting storylines done. Just a big achievement in Pokemon, man. Nice job. Nice job, Tom. That's, you know what, we take the improvement. Okay, I'm not gonna say that one out loud, but more power to you, Barbarian. Like this guy, this is a banger username. This guy's name is Dingleheim, and then he's got a fucking leprechaun hat. Like, this guy's got drip. This guy goes hard. I respect that. Dingleheim with the leprechaun hat goes crazy. Yeah, I need to like do that, I think, Pseudo, because yeah. That's so real. We need nicknames in PokeMMO friends list. I know we've talked about that a bit. I need to watch, speaking of leprechauns, I need to watch those horror, are they just called leprechauns? What are they called, those horror movies? I need to watch those movies. They're supposed to be terrible horror movies. The Leprechaun horror movie franchise. Leprechaun 4 in space. I gotta watch this. These movies are supposed to be terrible. There's dude, they did a movie. This is they did a movie called Leprechaun in the Hood, and then they did Leprechaun Back to the Hood. This might be one of the most, not even just offensive. I mean, it is offensive, but like, not only is it offensive, but it's also so, it's not even, it's also like offensive to like movies. Like, it's just so, I need to watch it. I want to watch this so bad because this is insane. How did this get made? Wait, is that fucking Paige Kennedy? Oh my God, it has Paige Kennedy. Sorry, no one's gonna, that's a really niche thing. I love Paige Kennedy. He is a he's like one of my favorite rappers. He's a rapper, but he's also a actor. I love Paige Kennedy. That's so fucking funny. I think he's in like The Meg. He's in something. Yeah, he's in The Meg, and I only knew him as a rapper, and then I found out he was also an actor, and I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? So I've got to watch. It's gonna be a terrible movie. Borderline offensive, if not offensive, but I've got to watch it. It's so dumb. I've never watched Sharknado crazily. Maybe not, yeah. I love bad horror movies. It's so fucking, like, I love that shit. That shit is funny. I watched Anaconda, which Anaconda is not even, like, as bad as I remember. It's still, like, it's, like, actually kind of decent. The cast of Anaconda is insane. It's, like, Ice Cube, John Voight. Who's the girl? Is it J-Lo? I think it's J-Lo in the Anaconda movie, right? It's a weird movie. The Anaconda, the like CGI Anaconda does look like, in my opinion, really good for 1997. Like, it's real. I was really impressed by the visuals of that 19. It has Owen Wilson as well. Yeah, J-Lo, Ice Cube, Owen Wilson. You forget Owen Wilson's in it. John Voight, who is the dad from National Treasure with Nicolas Cage. That's how I know. He's actually like a really prolific actor, but I feel like me and our generation might know John Voight. Is it Voight? We might know him best from... John Voight is also the main bad guy in Holes, right? He's like one of the main bad guys. Dude, people be sleeping on the fact that Sigourney Weaver is the girl in Holes, like the bad girl. I feel like that's a forgotten lore, which I fucking love. I want to rewatch Holes. Holes is fucking good, bro. Holes is so good. I've seen 8. I have not, Nicholas. Let me go look it up. Are goats? They really fucking that's so, the adults that are like evil in Holes are so, Holes is so good. Is it Holes the only thing I got the NBA? Kind of. Like, that's the start, but then it like, Holes is, I actually feel like Holes is like an S tier movie. John Voight is Angelina Jolie's dad? What? Oh, in the movie, or wait, I just watched it. I don't think so. Or is that like real? Wait, IRL? IRL, John Voight is... What the fuck? Angelina Jolie? I had no idea. Wait, that's crazy. I never knew that. What the fuck? I don't know shit about... Yeah, Holes is really good. That's crazy. Thanks for the heads up, AZ. I think Holes is like a 10 out of 10 movie. I actually feel like Holes is like perfect. Holes is so good. Lake Placid. I feel like I either have... People tell me about Lake Placid all the time. I feel like I hear about it a ton. Have I seen this? Let me go see. Lake Placid movie. I have not. I need to watch it. It's on my... I've heard about this a ton. I don't think I've watched this. No, I have not. I definitely haven't. I don't think. Maybe I almost watched this at one point. Oh, this looks... Okay. To be fair, taking a still shot from a 1997 movie is not fair. They didn't have the technology for special effects yet. This is technically a spoiler alert for Lake Placid, by the way, for those who care. I haven't seen the movie, but spoiler alert for Lake Placid if you care. It's a dumb little horror movie. This is a This is from a movie. Bro, people don't realize... It kind of... When people say shit like, oh, bro, there hasn't been any good horror movies in the past 10 years, that sends off insane alarm bells in my brain, where I'm like, no shot you mean that. This is what horror movies used to look like. Like, there's no way you actually believe that. Like, horror movies are really good, okay? There's some really good ones coming out. I've heard a lot of good things, Nicholas. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I'm gonna add that to... I love adding movies to my watch list. I appreciate the suggestions. Adding that to my watch list for sure. 1988. The description of... This is pretty funny. The description of Killer Clowns from Outer Space is just... It's crazy! Wait, let me get this really quick. One sec. You know a movie is gonna be a fucking banger when the description of the movie is just... It's crazy! That's so funny. It's said the same way Shizu says it. Like, that's crazy, bro. This movie is... It's crazy. That's really funny. That's so good. Indeed, it do be crazy. Okay, fair. Simply filter feed. I feel like you gotta get some food king, but maybe that's just me, you know. Dude, happy to hear the RNG even got like a lucky shiny last night, man. Hell yeah, 420. Congrats, man. Neil Breen. Yeah, the Neil Breen's the what's it called? I can't think of the name. The I did not hit her. What's it called? The room. I have not seen I've only seen The Room. I have not seen the other ones. I think I might have watched Fateful Findings with a friend at one point, but none of the other ones for sure. Okay, I don't think the Neil Breen movies are worth watching, even for the bit, in my opinion. What I do think is worth watching is Disaster Artist. Bro, Disaster Artist, which covers the Room. This movie is so fucking good. I actually feel like this is like maybe one of the most underrated comedy movies. The Disaster Artist is so good. It's so fucking good. That's Tommy Wiseau. Oh fuck, am I okay? I don't know if I. Tommy Wiseau, The Room, Neil Breen. I know of Neil Breen. I don't think I've watched his movies. Are they similar memes of just really bad movies? That's what it looks like. Is it like The Interview? I'm not sure. They're just different. I like The Interview. They're both just like, I think they're just different comedies. The Disaster Artist is so good. I really recommend it. I really recommend The Disaster Artist. It's so good. Well, I have not, Nicholas. Oh. I'm in soon. Yeah. What time are you leaving? Yeah, sounds good. Neil Breen is the crazy government plots that come down to him saving the world with 6 laptops and 100 cans of tuna. Honestly, okay, you're selling me. From, but we Lost, really good. I need to watch. I never watched Lost. I appreciate the suggestions, Anxiety. I love suggestions. Dude, some alphas, I'm a big fan, Tin Chicken, of like, some alphas just decide to be assholes. You can do, like, Whenever people backseat me during an alpha catch, it kind of tilts me. Because, like, sometimes that mine and catch is a great example. Like, I just got, you know, that was a pretty typical catch. Got a little lucky, you know, sure, right? Sometimes you throw 10 timer balls, 1 HP asleep, doesn't catch. Like, they go indignant, they kill you. Like, sometimes alpha catches are just fucked from an RNG standpoint. And you just, you know, you gotta run it back. That's how it's gonna go sometimes, you know? All right, I feel like this is where I'm gonna go ahead and call it today, fellas. Unfortunately, no legendary still, not a ton of encounters on the Iron Man account, but I had so much fun today. I'm so excited to be back to streaming. Took a nice long break. There's nothing like a nice break to make you always appreciate, you know, what you do every day, and I fucking love streaming. I'm happy to be here. Hope you guys are enjoying PokeMMO. If whatever grinds you're on, let me know in the comments what grinds you're currently working on, whether you're EV training, XP training, working on a Pokemon shiny hunting, preparing for events, investments, raids, etc. Dark Riot Orb coming up, possibly coming back, so hopefully we'll see that. Like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Dislike if not. As always, subscribe to the channel for daily Pokemon videos every single day. Follow me on Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord's down below if you're interested in that. And if you want to go above and beyond and support my content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, PayPal/Venmo donations, and then HelloFresh. Get 50% off your first order, and it supports me, and you get awesome food. It's a win-win-win. Link is in the description. But other than that, man, I'm just happy to be back, happy to be playing Pokemon every single day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Peace, Reno, fellas. All right, fellas, I appreciate it. A nice little, like, 4.5 hour stream or so. A pretty healthy size stream today. I will leave you guys with my new outro song that I love so much from Jim Rerun. Jim Rerun. I'll be right back. Wait, I'm not gonna be right back. What the fuck am I? I'm cooked, chat. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Also, we have our new outro, bro. This new outro is fucking huge. It's 7 pages of subs due to all the Conrad gifted, Vincer, and the YouTube membership Argentinian peso subs. So there's so many people here now, which is awesome. Yeah, and I'll end the prediction. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. See you tomorrow, fellas. Peace, Reno.
To anyone who has a hobby that they care about, even if it doesn't make any money, as long as it makes them happy.
And all of Brewski's support.
It's a game, dork. Shouting out with all these people, man, I don't even know their names.
And also gifted sub. There's so many people that I've supported. I'm sorry to not give you all credit. I love you so much.
I just want to shiny out with my friends. I just want to play with my friends. I just want to shiny out with my friends. They say I'm wasting time. 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 Man, shout out to anyone who has a hobby that they care about. Even if it doesn't make any money. As long as it makes them happy and they're broke. Bro, it's just a game. Dork. Shouting out with all these people, man, I don't even know their names. Or try by the shinies in the wrist, but I know I don't need those things. Yeah, you do. I just want to play with my friends. I just want to shiny out with my friends.
I'm rating one of the sweetest homies I've ever known. Go send him some smiley faces and love. This guy is a beautiful human. Love you guys. Have a good one. Final goodbye. Peace, Reno.